Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to ForcedGamersDnD, where me and a bunch of friends play Dungeons and Dragons. As you all know, we chose our name in support of a local game store, the Game Force in Eindhoven, the Netherlands. And especially now that things, as the new lockdown is in full-on lockdown, it is even more important than ever to support your local game store. If it's not ours, it's yours. Just especially just anywhere things are getting locked up again, and things are. It's probably going to be about every winter now that I think about it. Um,
Not sure.
let's hope not. I really hope not. But yeah, so if you're watching, just support your local game store. It's one of the most important things you can do right now, because they need your help. They do. Um, Also, we hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Whoever,
Or Kwanzaa or
if you
Yule
celebrate
or
Christmas or any other holiday, if you're watching and you had holidays over the past weekend, we hope you enjoyed them very much. This will be our last stream of the year.
no.
It's almost New Year, it's been an adventure last year, and anyone who has been with us during this year, I want to thank you very much. Before we start the stream, I'm probably gonna do it again after we end it. Um, so yeah, it's been an adventure, and hopefully we can go strong into the next year as well, without lockdown, preferably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that out of the way, we can start tonight's session with a recap, as usual. So, only a little while back, our group of fresh new adventurers had found their way to Fort Imperius, one of the bigger port cities in the archipelago. Here they had met the Children of Iramen, a group set on abolishing the slave trade in the archipelago. They pledged their help, and they started to set a plan in motion. However, things went sideways pretty fast, and the group was forced to flee, but not before kidnapping General Gurf, to hopefully at least causing a small blow to the slave trade. Spending a couple of weeks at sea, they finally reached Jericho, a bit of a backwater town for smugglers and refugees. And here they met Michael, who was very grateful to them for delivering them General Gurf. However, they quickly became aware that they delivered one evil upon another, as Michael wasn't really right in the head and followed up by torturing the general until the group decided later in the evening to end his suffering. The next day, they met with a tabaxi named Winds of Winter and his panther companion to make a deal on a mercenary task through the desert towards Arcona, which they accepted with a 500 gold fee up front. They spent the day lounging around, buying some supplies, spending most of their money on a peculiar orb that is said to cause tornadoes. And at the end of the night, even Quake got lucky with the lizard folk barkeep of the Rootwater Tavern. And that is where we left off. So, as the next morning rolls around and sun starts shining, and immediately the day starts getting hot already, um, what do you wish to do?
Hmm.
So, guys,
Yeah.
the money we gotten,
Mhm.
I didn't get my share yet. I wasn't there last time.
No, because Cork spent it all.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That's. Thank you
I
for
believe you got a
money.
little bit though. We sent it in the chat after the
Yeah.
stream. I
He.
believe you were allowed to put 75 gold in your
Yes.
personal funds.
Yes. It would have been 100, but Cork lent 50 from you, and then already paid 25 back.
Yeah, that's right.
So he.
Weird construction, but okay.
So he, for all intents and purposes, right now still owes you 25 gold,
Yeah.
Okay, noted.
as well as to me and to Quake, and he owes 215 to Hakan and 280 to the party fund.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So I'm pretty in debt. So
It's fine. You
What-
got an awesome
but,
orb. If it works,
What
it's
did you get,
amazing.
Cork? What did you
well,
get?
I take out a little orb and I go, "This is a weather orb. Can do all kinds of nasty stuff. Mostly pertaining to the weather. Obviously, can make tornadoes, sandstorms, that kind of thing."
Yeah, it was because we heard
After the fucking Javi bolt that summoned the fucking air elemental?
I think it's a bit heavier than
No,
that.
you're gonna try and summon storms
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
after blowing up several devices. Give it over here, please.
Well,
No, 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 no,
no,
no, no, no, no, no,
I'm
no.
not letting you use it. You can't stay with that kind of stuff.
Akira. The thing is that in the desert we might encounter enormous sandworms, which this might actually be something useful against.
Okay,
so
okay,
that's
I
why
guess,
we
I
allow.
guess.
That's why we allowed. It's
How do you mean allowed?
you know very well why I mean allowed.
Question: are we in the tavern or where did we sleep?
You slept on the ship.
On the boat.
Quake, however, is not on the ship.
Where's Quake? Where is the friendly elf dude?
I think he's rubbing skills.
Oh, Robin skills. Okay. Did he get lucky?
That's what I'm told. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, there was this lovely bar lady that I did some tarot reading for, and it turns out that the cards told her wait, what was it exactly about attraction and her sexuality and a discovery and abundance, and then all of a sudden there was a quake.
So I guess Quake got lucky, yeah.
Yeah, quake.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I got lucky, so maybe I could use his tarot cards as well.
Oh, I can
Wait.
do a reading. I do one every day, so.
To be fair, Zil Mora, your reading was very accurate from what I've heard. So
They've been accurate
No.
so far, so we'll see. But yeah, what do we want to
Could use
do?
a bit of luck,
Because
Kamala.
we're gonna leave tomorrow morning, right?
that was planned, yeah.
Did you guys look into
as you're
getting...
kind of discussing, like on the deck of the ship, or you see this Black Panther stroll up, followed by the equally black furred tabaxi, who's like, "Good morning, fellows. I hope you slept well."
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
Quake slept the best out of all of us.
That's probably true because I slept like dog shit. So,
Ooh.
the plan for today, I say, try to get as much rest as possible. Maybe prepare yourselves a little bit more. I hope you've prepared yourself as much. So take a rest day, maybe.
Yeah, and the only
we-
thing I'm gonna do is try to search something this armor isn't suited for the...
Oh,
the
we
sun, so to say.
we got you
I
a
believe-
set of desert clothing.
Oh, thanks.
As I told you yesterday, the plan was
To travel in the night, right?
travel mostly during nighttime because we are already awake early in the morning. I would say try to get as much rest as possible because we will be setting close to midnight, couple hours after sunset. I will spend the day mostly to prepare the caravan, and I'll meet you at the back of Michael's mansion, from where we will set course to Arcona.
Very well.
Okay.
Right.
Very well.
Before you leave, are there any other adventures we should know of?
Adventurers here in town or just in
No,
general?
traveling with.
No, I believe one other is traveling with us, but I'm not sure if Michael is willing to send him with us. because he apparently has made some grave errors in the last few days.
Oh no.
Maybe we could use a couple of weeks off.
But as far as I can tell you, it is you folk and me and my companion Pookie over here.
Pookie, yes, Pookie.
Alright.
Pookie still looks lovely in this desert, by the way.
Thank you very much. She appreciates the comment.
Does she?
Does she?
Inside
You,
check.
you see him like do a couple of hand motions, and you hear him like growling underneath his breath. I was like, yeah, she does appreciate the comment. As Pookie like kind of low growls back at him.
Hmm.
Okay. So stay low for the day, take a good rest.
Yeah.
Exactly. Try not to over excruciate yourself, and we should be fine. We will travel lightly for the first night, sleep during the next day, and after that, we can travel full on nights to our destination.
Okay. Very well.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
All right. I will get my bloody feet off this bloody ship, and I'll see you tonight then. As he
Well,
kind of like
well,
slow
so-
walks the gangplank to the dockside. I'm like muttering underneath his breath, like, ships.
Hey, it was his choice to stay on the ship, so.
Hmm.
True.
Um.
Yeah,
Zil, the cards.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's a bit of a thing.
Alright.
I have the Six of Swords, which means transition, a change, a rite of passage, which we're going on a journey, so that
Yeah.
would
Yeah,
be.
it's fitting.
Yeah, I've got this Three of Swords inversed, which is negative self talk, releasing pain. It's also optimism and forgiveness. So that, I don't know what that's about, but. And I got the Emperor inversed, which is domination, excessive control, lack of discipline, and inflexibility. So that's the thing that's the thing.
I immediately look at Korg.
That's the card of the future that we need to look out for. So we need to make sure that we don't lack discipline, but also not become inflexible about it. So
Okay.
not too much of the one, but not too much of the other. We need to work as a team. That's what I'm getting from this.
Okay.
Yeah, I look over at Haku.
And I look over at you.
I give him the thumbs up. I'm always a great team player.
Yeah.
That's why I'm the one trying to protect everybody.
Yeah, true.
Speaking
Okay.
of protecting, I hope Quake used some.
Yeah. Shall we go to the tavern to wake him, to lift him from his bed, or see?
Yes.
I'm probably already awake, by the way. I only sleep
Yeah,
4 hours.
in the meantime, Quake, you awake to an empty bed, a little bit sore from the night before, as this barmaid apparently is into some weird stuff after reading some fiction and non-fiction erotic novels. You awake, there's a little bit of a musty smell in the bedroom, as it kind of smells like the sheets haven't been cleaned for a couple of weeks. It's a little bit like, it's very minimal in living quarters. There's a wooden dresser with one of the feet, with one of the claw feet that's broken, so it's kind of wobbly. There's barely any decoration whatsoever. But you had a pleasant night.
Alright.
So, what do you wish to do?
I mean, I guess I'll get up. Is there like a place to wash up or?
Yeah, there's like a small side chamber where there's like a bucket of water with a towel at the ready. But not
How
not
clean is the
much
towel?
like the towel does look rather nasty.
I'll just use some water. And then get my stuff and see if I can find the exit. Probably.
All right,
Shouldn't be
so
too
there's a
difficult.
single door that leads to like the tavern area, and as you walk through it, you hear a voice coming from the other end of the bar. Good morning, lovely.
Morning.
I see you slept in well.
Was okay.
It, well, if I can give you a personal tip, after spending a night with somebody, don't call it just okay in their face.
No, I meant the sleep itself.
Oh, all
The
right.
night was lovely.
Okay, good to know. Do you want something to drink, dear?
Do you have anything non-alcoholic?
Um, water?
Yes, water is fine. Thank you.
Right, as she opens up a tap with semi-cooled, lukewarm water.
Fine.
She hands it to you, and after a couple of minutes, your friends come walking in. As the barkeep goes, good morning to you all.
Morning.
Morning.
Hi, hi.
Had a good night?
Yes, it was a very lovely evening.
Can I get you all something to drink?
Just an ale.
Just an ale, morning ale, always the best ale.
I'll take a morning ale as well.
All right, and you?
I'll have some water.
All right, 2 morning ales and a water coming right up. That'll be 7 coppers, please. Thank you.
Take that from my money.
As you kind of look around, when you walked in, you saw, besides Quake, one more familiar face, sleeping face first on one of the tables. The other lizard folk man that had been there the previous day, sleeping, hand clutched to a tankard, almost in the same position that he was sleeping yesterday.
Has it moved for the last week? Probably.
He was awake like last night, but apparently he just likes to drink himself to sleep, crash on the table, and do it all again the next day.
Oh, sadness.
Alright.
Is he okay?
Hashtag relatable. No, wait, no.
Oh, yeah, he's fine, Don't worry, if he was dead, I would have noticed.
Oh.
Would you though? Would you?
Well,
Like him.
to be
Well,
fair,
yeah, I refill his tankard, and if it gets emptied, I'm pretty sure he's alive.
yeah, fair.
Can I do a medicine check to see if he's still alive?
Sure.
Oh dear. Gesundheit.
Bless you.
9.
9. From like standing at a distance, you kind of look him over. But you see, like, very slowly, his chest, like, lifting him up, his back up from the table a little bit every couple of seconds. So he is breathing, he is alive.
I guess he's still breathing.
That's
That means he's alive.
I know.
Yeah.
Also, it means he's not undead, so that's also good.
Well, yeah.
Is that a problem around here?
Undead? Oh, no.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
If there's
no.
one thing I hate, it's the undead. So smelly.
Never encountered
That's the
one.
worst part, that they smell. It's not the fact that their like loved ones come back from the grave. It's the fact that they smell. Okay.
You know, that's quite convenient actually, but smell.
That's probably things for the smell, but sure.
Yeah.
To be fair, not all undead are zombies, though.
True.
At least I don't think so.
No, I've read about skeletons as well.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, they don't smell, do they?
I don't know how bones smell.
Depends on how much. No, never mind. It's going a bit too far for this early in the morning.
And what about breakfast? Where I have my morning ale?
I can come up with some breakfast, sure.
It would be lovely.
Anything in particular that you like?
Do you know about fish sandwiches?
Is that a piece of fish between bread?
No. It's a sandwich made out of tuna and salmon.
Bread.
Nope. Tuna, salmon, tuna.
Yeah,
So you
we
want-
lived on an island where there was only fish for like years. So
That sounds horrible.
It's pretty good,
yeah.
actually. Once you get used to it.
For that it was decent.
So
but,
you want
no.
3 pieces of fish, 2 the same, stacked upon each other, like
No,
it's a
no,
stand.
I'll take a regular. You're the boss over here, right?
Yeah, it's my tavern.
So what does the chef approve of?
Well,
Give
we've
me the
got
chef
fish.
Special.
The chef's special. Well, I don't have any.
Aw.
That's fair.
I can have some cured meats, some salted
Ooh.
meats, some bread.
Bacon?
I think so. Yeah.
I'll take bread and bacon.
Some fruits, maybe, like grapes, oranges. I have a
Mango?
few of those. I do have mangoes, a few. Yeah. Shall I just make you a platter of fruits and meats?
Sure.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
lovely.
All
Very
right,
good.
all right. That'll be 4 more silver. Thank you.
Sure.
Let me just, and I kind of,
I'll give them out of the party fund. There's a couple of
Okay.
silver there.
A couple of silver. Other than
Yes.
that, nothing.
The party fund is 2 gold and 92 silver.
As she walks to a different back room,
How
you
much
hear
was
her
it?
rummaging around
4.
a little bit,
4 silver pieces.
and after like 5 minutes or so, she comes back with like this big like tapas
ooh,
platter.
Charcuterie board.
Yeah, just filled with like different kinds of salted meats, cured meats, grapes, orange slices, mango slices. Just a one kind of wide variety of like things that come in with the ships.
I'll start picking on some of the fruits that are on there.
I'm looking for that bacon.
There are a few
Bacon
pieces of like thick cut bacon in there, yeah.
On bacon strips.
wait, isn't that? That's kind of weird, right? You are like a pig, right?
Oh, I'm mostly human.
Wow.
No, I mean, yeah, I know that, but I mean, you are like your ancestors are pigs, right?
No. My father is a human.
Oh yeah, your mother is a boar. That's it.
No, no, no. And my mother is also a human.
You feel like a hand on your shoulder, Cork, and you hear the voice beside you go like, "Honey, if I could eat a lizard, I would.
I mean,
It's not cannibalism."
that's kind of strange, but all right.
Would you eat cow?
No,
Never mind then, I'm not talking. And she goes back behind the bar. If you need anything else, just
Like, you feel
holler. And she grabs one of her books that she had been reading and just lounges back.
I give her like a little bit of side eye, but I continue eating.
No, both my parents are humans. Technically, I guess, since my father was a werebear, but
Boar.
boar.
Haha.
Sorry, wereboar. Common mistake, common mistake.
Yeah, but did he get like bitten by a pig and then turn into a wereboar, or how did that happen?
I don't know.
Because I know with werewolves you have to be bitten by another,
Werewolf.
like another werewolf or a wolf or something.
Yeah, I guess he was bitten by another werebear.
Okay.
Boar. Wereboar.
Weird.
Hmm.
Oh.
It's-
Hey, but
After that, I was born,
yeah.
so...
I have no clue what else to do for today, though.
Like I sang on the boat, my father went over the ocean, my mother went over the sea.
Isn't it Bonnie that went over the ocean?
Who's Bonnie?
It's a pretty girl.
Pretty
I
girl.
write something
It's
down
a
in my little
song.
notebook.
It's an old song. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, the old sea shanty.
Sea shanty. Yeah. But what else are we gonna do today? Because I have no clue what else to do. Because we ran out of money, and
I still have a bunch of money left, but
yeah, fair. But there's not much to buy here. The only guy who has some interesting stuff to sell, we already bought from.
Yeah, they
We
are
bought
also
some
very shady.
Yeah, we bought some potions.
potions.
Potions,
Did you
yeah,
get me any?
potions of healing, and I believe Cork, you also got
This?
yeah,
Hold the ball.
yeah, the ball and poison, right?
Maybe. Maybe I didn't.
I know you did. And
Zill, did he buy poison?
yeah, 1 vial. But
Okay, I guess.
Just in case.
but there's nothing much else to do, so
And
I
did
just
you
kind of want
also
to.
get the healing potions for me or
Oh, it's just for the group.
for the group?
Yeah, I bought 2 and I already had 1. So, wait, we bought 2. I bought 1 and someone else bought 1.
I also bought
And
one healing potion.
Yeah, and I already had 1, I think. So we have 3
I'd love
total.
to have one as well. Where can I find this dude?
I don't know if he's still here. We can go to a ship. To be fair, they were kind of shady.
Very shady.
And they might
Yes.
also have left town already. I don't know how long they
We'll
were
see,
here
we'll
for.
see.
I don't mind going to the harbor for a bit. You know, watching the ships roll in.
As long as you don't hate on him, roll again.
Yeah, that was the reference.
Okay, let's see if the ship's still there then.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so you make your way through town, and in the early morning, it's a bit busy in town because people want to get their things done before the sun gets too high and too hot. So everyone is working their rounds and stuff. You make your way to the harbor, and the ship that you're looking for is still there.
Yay!
As they are currently, you see a few crewmates of the dark-skinned humans, like hauling crates onto the ship and off the ship, looking to be prepping to be leaving soon, though. But you see a familiar face that you've encountered the previous day, with like the twisted goatee and the bald-shaven head. You see Darius. He notices you and he goes like, "A good day,
Darius,
Morning.
new
morning.
face.
Yeah?
Good morning to you all. Is there something wrong? Is something wrong with the purchases you made
no.
yesterday?
No, I was just wondering if you had more healing potions.
I believe your friends bought a few yesterday.
Yeah, but we're going on a
Oh.
long journey, so we could always use more, and we kind of used up our money, but he wanted to spend some of his
I
own.
still have money. So
I
looking
can
to
check.
spend a bit.
I can check the potion chest and see if there is still one left. But I believe your friends bought a lot yesterday, but I will check. As he walks the gangplank up and he goes like, "Balik!" And you hear a voice calling back, "No, it's not happening again. Go get your own shit." You hear some scuffling. Like 2-3 minutes later, Darius comes back with a chest underneath his arm, puts it on the dock side, opens the lock, opens it up. You see like there were about 20 vials in there of different sizes and colorations. There are a few gone. Apparently, your friends bought a few yesterday. But looking into it, you still see 2 more like smaller vials of healing elixir. Apparently, your friends didn't bought everything yesterday, and I still have 2 left. So
That's
How
great
much?
news.
they're 75 each.
75.
Yes. Non-negotiable. Your friends paid the same price yesterday.
Non-negotiable.
No.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, to be fair, they are quite difficult to get over here, so.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I'll have to pay the
And I
item
went
price.
through a lot of trouble to acquire this chest, so...
Any other interesting potions in there?
Let's see, I've got one more vial of basic poison your friend didn't want yesterday.
Okay.
Let's see, I think this one lets you breathe ice.
Brief
Uh,
eyes.
Yes, you have ones that can breathe fire, breathe
Yeah, I'm
lightning.
familiar
This
with that
one,
one. I've
yeah,
had
this
one of those
this
before.
this one does ice. I've got a couple of stronger healing potions, but I think they're a little bit too much for you to afford. Eh?
Can we make a combi deal then? I'd also like the potion of ice breathing.
With the potion of ice breathing and the potion of healing,
Yeah.
I'll make it 250, and they're both yours.
You're thinking right up my alley. As I had them the 250 gold pieces.
Nice.
All right. As he plucks the two vials from the crate, equal trade.
Equal trade.
As he puts the two vials in
Three
your
vials,
hand.
right? Both healing
No.
potions.
Yeah, no, one healing potion, one
Sure.
healing potion, and one cold breath potion.
Sure, okay.
Right.
Fine. I was hoping to get both healing potions, but it's okay.
You can get both for 75 more gold pieces.
Nope. Don't have that money.
All right. As he gets the gold, throws it in the chest, almost immediately kicks the chest closed, puts it underneath his arm. So, thank you all for doing business with me.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll see you another time. Eh?
Yeah.
All
Who
right.
knows?
See you another time, maybe.
And
As you hear a voice calling from the ship, Darius! What? As they kind of start screaming at each other. Akira, do you by any chance understand Orcish?
No.
Alright, so you have no idea what they're yelling at each other as Darius quickly
Well,
runs up the gangplank.
Does anybody understand what they're saying?
No,
Nope.
we checked last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there, so that's why I'm
So you have a potion of cold breath, which is basically the same as a potion of fire breath, except it's cold
Cold.
damage.
Cool. Very cool.
But okay, and now, because now there is jack shit to do.
Yeah, can we maybe just skip forward? I mean, I'm not really
We
planning
can if you want to, yeah.
Because I don't really know anything
on
else to do.
degrees.
Yeah, I've got my shopping episode as well now, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, in a strange follow up of events, you suddenly see the sun setting instead of rising. Oh my god. We fast forward a little bit as you take the rest of the day to rest on the ship, have a couple of drinks, have a couple of games.
Say goodbye to the captain and.
Yeah.
He has been spending most of his day off the ship trying to find a crew so that he and Mar, that Mar and Hector can have a crew to leave towards the next destination. But the sun does eventually set, and you wait a couple more hours until you're pretty sure we're close to midnight, as the moon is now reflecting in the sky, almost being close to half full, like almost perfectly, like the bigger moon of the three. And you make your way back through town. Things are a little bit quiet, except for the Rootwater Tavern, where there's slight music coming from. You hear some talking and shouting as people are having fun, having drinks. But you make your way to Michael's mansion. As you see Winds of Winter with another man strapping in the camels in front of the carts. 6 in total. 5 more normal-ish guards lower with just blankets over them, protect them from the weather. One of them a little bit bigger with like a build-up on canopy, like green fine silks. As you come walking up, you see Winds of Winter looking up to you, and he goes like, "Good evening, gentlemen and my lady. I hope you had quite a nice day of rest. Are you almost ready?"
Yeah, I'm ready. The
Ready.
old kitty cat.
All right, that is
I
good
was
to.
born ready.
Uh,
You know,
was
you were
that a
born
was that a boar joke? Because I don't get it.
No.
All right. Bolvar here is strapping in the camels for the last bit. As you see, this close to 30 looking guy having a little bit of a problem as it looks like he is missing like 2 fingers on his right hand as he's strapping in the camels.
You need help?
No. I'm good. I'll handle it. No problem.
Seems like you've been missing a couple.
Does it seem
I
recent?
make a medicine check for me.
Oh, that's a 3, never mind. My medicine isn't that high. No, it's a 4. He has a bandage on it.
It's dark. You have no idea
Okay.
if it's recent or not.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Is this the guy that tied up the captain?
As you hear him call him Bolvar, it is a name that you recognize, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, wait, you wouldn't recognize the name Cork would because he
Yeah.
heard it screaming the previous morning, but you don't recognize the name.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, can I? Since I recognize him, I probably recognize that he didn't miss 2 fingers, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Like the 2 fingers are like he had them yesterday.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ouch.
As after like 10 more minutes, Bolva checks a few more of the reins and goes like, "All right, everything is strapped in, sir. You're good to go." Thank you very much, Bolvar. Here you go, as he places 2 gold coins in the man's left hand. Don't let him sit too much upon you, okay? I will try. All right. My friends, if you are ready, we can go.
I certainly am.
One question though, how does one ride a camel?
Oh, we're not riding the camels, we're riding the carts.
The carts.
Yeah, the camels, they are, as you can see, they are tied up from cart to camel to cart to camel. We will be
okay.
sitting on the front one with the canopy, which has the big seating arrangement. You can walk if you want.
No.
So, but before we go, I have a few rules. As you know, I do not like being asked questions.
Yes.
Why not?
If you have questions about anything, don't ask too many. Don't ask too many about what we are carrying. As I said, we are carrying silks.
Yes.
Ah,
And
silks.
yes, we are carrying silks. As he kind of flaps back one of the blankets on one of the carts, and you can see it's like filled with crates with like pinks and greens and blues and golds, just finest silks. Flips it back and goes like, "This one," as he points to one with like the big canopy on top of it, "is my personal sleeping quarters. You are not allowed inside. Understand?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Those are my only rules, and if you can obey to them, we will be best of friends."
Okay.
Why don't you like questions?
Which is a
Because
question.
Which is, yes, I do not like being asked questions because most people do not like the answers. Some things are better kept secret.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, fair enough.
All right, everyone, hop on. We'll be riding until dawn.
Yes.
All right. each of you like get your places on one of the carts. He whips the camel that is in front, and the entire caravan starts moving in like a singular line eastward.
Just as a little point of information, I want to ride the car furthest in the back with
Okay.
the automatron walking behind me.
All right.
Walking, okay.
Yeah, he can walk. He has a walking speed of 40, so.
Hmm.
How fast is a camel? Dragging
Not
a cart.
40.
Well,
pulling a cart,
dragging a
probably.
caravan, it's not a really fast pace.
Okay.
I mean, you can like make them run fast for a little bit, but why would you?
Yeah, camels are like long distance ones. They're not for sprinting.
Um,
They're not for speed, they're for duration.
yeah, no, generally, yeah.
Exactly, and they have to come up with 4 weeks of energy because. And I would prefer all my camels to arrive alive in Arcona.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, for the first couple of days of travel, we'll just go from top left and we're going around circle-wise. So, Zilmoira,
Mm-hmm.
can you roll a d20 for me, please?
Gosh.
Already this time, okay.
There we go.
15.
No big tuna, no big tuna, no big tuna.
15.
Nothing added to it?
No, just a straight d20
Okay.
roll. All right.
Checking for
So,
encounters.
during your first couple of days of travel, things are pretty calm. If you want, you can have some conversations amongst yourself.
Oh,
Um,
I actually would
yeah.
like to quickly like work on a little prosthetic for 2 fingers.
You know he's
Alright.
not traveling with us, right?
Bolvar is not with you, no.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he was traveling
No,
with.
he
No,
was supposed
no.
to, but he was left behind.
Ah, alright. No, that's not. Alright, never mind then.
You can still work on it if you want to, if you ever get
Yeah,
back.
I guess I
If
am.
yeah, ever.
Ever.
Mhm.
It's gonna take a month to get there, and we plan to set up base, so.
Maybe you'll encounter someone else who's missing 2 fingers on his right hand.
Very
I can
specific.
make sure they fit someone with missing 2 fingers.
I was just about to say, I can make that happen.
Right.
Oh no.
Cork,
So
you
you-
want to use the prosthetic? I can help.
So you travel during the night, sleep during the day. Like one of the carts that is going with has like tents, like very thin bedrolls that can be set up at the start of the day that keeps the heat out a little bit. And probably around during your second or third night of travel, in the distance you hear a bit of shouting, almost sounding commanding. As you crest one of the dune hills, you see that there is a trading caravan, almost like yours. Couple of camels, couple of carts, few people with it. But it looks like 2 of the carts, their wheels have gotten stuck in some of the sand and broke.
Ah,
Is it a common shouting or?
It is in common, yes.
What are they
And most
shouting?
of the things you hear is like there's this one guy who's like commanding, like, "Come on, get the camels out, lift it up, we can repair it, no problem. We have to get through the night. It's only a couple of more days to Jericho. Come on."
I look. What is Whisperwind?
Just
Or
Winds of Winter, you mean?
Winds of
Winds of
Winter?
Winter,
Yes,
yeah.
that was it. Sorry. What is his reaction? Does he just continue moving? Does he looks like he's
He continues moving as you're kind of cresting this dune hill, so you're not right up to them yet. But you're slowly passing them, and you hear Winds of Winter call out like, "Hey, good evening, gentlemen. Do you need any help, perhaps?" As you see this man, as you're closer now, all these people, all these folk look like traveling merchants. There's like one bodyguard among them, two scimitars strapped to his side, big turban on his head. But most of them just look like regular commoners. And he goes like, "Oh, that is very fine. Yes, thank you. The folk I have here with me, they're not that handy, and we've been through some rough patches last couple of days, so we can use the help. Yes, thank you.
Looks like your wheel is pretty broken. Let me take
Yeah,
a look,
not one but two of them even.
and
They
I hope.
get they got the rough bit. It's a rock broke. Yeah, it's a problem.
My man Cork here will help you.
Yeah, I hop out of my cart, and I try to cast mending on the wheel.
It kind of works. Like, it actually did struck a rock, so it's like dented inwards as well, and some of the wooden sparks are broken as well. So it's gonna take you a couple of castings, but eventually
Sure.
with some reshaping, with like a couple of minutes of work, reshaping, mending, you can fix both wheels in a couple of minutes. As the other folk are kind of looking at you like, we should have had a mage with us as well, shouldn't we? That is very handy. Where did you learn that?
Oh, just some old sage. He knew some stuff. Oh, and by the way, the automatron is like holding like a jack is holding up the cart, and while I'm like fixing the car wheel. Um, yeah,
See,
this
this mercenary guy is just very quietly. He like walks like a half circle around the automaton, looks it up and down, tinks it with his finger. That is
pretty
some
nice,
fine
eh?
craftsmanship you got there. What? That's
Yeah, made
that
a
yours.
What is the rest of the caravan doing? Of the other ones?
They're kind of just sitting down, having a breather. One of them has gotten a few grapes out and is just munching on them, watching Korg do his work. Relief that he doesn't have to.
Alright.
right. Um, yeah, I made him all by myself. Pretty took some time. Was quite a few bars of copper to melt, but yeah, here he is, the
How much
great
you want
general.
for it?
Oh no, he's not for sale.
Oh,
He's
come on,
personal.
buddy. Everything's for sale. How much you want?
No, I don't think. No, I
One
I
trillion
appreciate the
gold
offer, but
pieces.
what?
1 trillion gold pieces.
Yeah, how
Oh,
much am
you're a
I
funny
investing?
one. All right, 1 trillion gold pieces. I don't have that.
No, I'm sorry,
See,
he's
that's
not
why
for
it's not for
sale.
sale. Nobody has that kind of money.
My
Oh, I'm
search.
pretty sure there should be someone who has that kind of money. It's just not me.
Sure.
We haven't met him yet. Them yet,
No.
sorry. We haven't
If
met
you
them
meet
yet.
him, tell him of me. My name is Zadar.
Is that
If he has 1 trillion gold pieces, will come gladly work for the fella.
Yeah, likewise.
Likewise, yeah.
I would say my services are. I am for hire, but I'm currently already on a job, so
As you see, Winds of Winter, he's like sitting back on his car, just looking like, uh, don't take too much of their time. We have to do our own traveling as well. It's still
no.
very long way.
And the Autontron kind of like ploings the car down and go, this ought to do.
As the leader of the caravan, who had been shouting orders earlier, walks up to you, shakes your hand, and goes, "Oh, thank you very much. You're a lifesaver here." Um, one moment, as he kind of like rummages one of the cards, gets like a small satchel. I mean, it's not much, but even small services should get paid. As he like puts 10 gold pieces in your hand.
All right. I didn't do it for the money, but I won't. I will not take your money. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So if I may ask, where are you going? Is it Arcona? Is it something closer? Is it something further away?
It's I mean,
We are caravan set for Arcona, yes.
what the cat?
And what are you carrying? Just silks? Don't ask too many questions, man. I won't ask questions of you.
Just-
Yeah, you've got a point there. You've got a point. All right, everyone, mount back up. We'll leave the good people to their own travels.
Safe travels, merchant. I hop back
Um,
into the cart.
who has the highest perception of you lot?
That would be the
Highest passive perception.
I have 15.
I have 16.
Oh,
All right, I believe Hakan has like a 16 or 17 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at the group, they look a little bit ragged. It looks like they've been through a lot during their travels. It's a little bit weird that such a trading caravan like only has one mercenary following them around.
He's probably
So they come off as a little bit odd, but you don't see them carrying any weapons or something. It's just
I recount my money that I have on me. Just to be sure.
you recount your money, it's all still there.
fair.
Does the
Although
bodyguard, does he...
with my 8 or 9 intelligence isn't going the fastest, but yeah, it's still there.
Is the bodyguard, is he wearing a visible weapon?
Yeah, he's wearing two scimitars on his side.
Oh yeah, right. How is he behaving?
Oh,
He's just he had been talking with Cork for a moment. He has been inspecting like the automaton. But now everyone is mounting up. He has like his hands on his swords and like a casual like hanging his wrists on the pommels of his swords. And,
Right.
all right. Good travels. Hope you have safer travels than us.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Only a couple of days left for you, I
Any-
think. if
any
you're going
advice?
Sorry.
Any advice? If it's moving towards you, run.
That's good advice.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Okay.
I also handed 10 gold pieces to Akira. There you go. Consider this a down payment.
Sure, that's still 15 left.
Yeah, I know.
I should
Our-
ask interest, but
Doesn't have interest, right?
not yet. Depends on how long it takes.
Well. All right. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Quite literally.
Yeah. Can I
Right,
make one last inside check on the group, like the other traveling group?
Sure.
Yeah, I keep my eye on them until they're like far enough away.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Very trustworthy, very ragged, very happy to be cleared as much as they were. Probably thanking some kind of god that you guys came by and helped them out.
Fair.
But as you continue your travels during this third night, sun very faintly on the horizon is starting to rise again as you start setting up camp. Winds of Winter makes a cook fire. And he goes like, all right, I was kind of hoping they would attack us actually, but apparently we've encountered the one trading caravan without assholes in them.
Wait, were you hoping that they would attack us?
To test you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kind of see if you're worth your money or not. I would rather see you fighting other mercenaries than fighting whatever the frack is else out there in the desert, no?
Yeah, that's true.
I go into my inventory and I take out the giant tooth that I took from the big fish.
Yeah.
And I show him and I say like, we've managed to kill this.
Oh my god, Hakan just woke up.
It's nearly
Oh,
bedtime,
He's been
Hakan.
sleeping for 4 straight days.
What? It's 4 days.
Gone.
Yeah, you had a bit too much to drink, my friend.
I'll hit the mango liquor again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, it's delicious. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Now we just ventured into the desert for a few days and have helped another caravan on their way with some broken wheels, which Cork fixed, and now we're sitting down for breakfast, dinner, because we're sleeping during the day.
Yeah.
I had some really weird dreams.
I sure you have, old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I show him the tooth from the very, very big fish, and I'm like, this is like something that I got after we killed this giant beast on the ocean.
And to be fair, you could have bought that anywhere.
And to be fair,
What kind of
what would
souvenir shop sells this kind of stuff? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never
I
seen a
don't
souvenir.
know. Traveling merchants come in shapes and sizes, and I rather believe something that I see rather than I hear.
Fair.
Right.
I think that's a
But
good
now-
attitude to have.
Now that we've traveled a couple of days, I think it is time to come forward with you a little bit. Now that we're out of earshot, out of Jericho, and less in trouble if I tell you. Michael introduced us. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I do not trust that man.
Michael seems kind of shady.
Neither
I
do
agree with
I.
you.
Neither did we.
Yeah.
So, from now on, if we encounter other trading caravans, if we encounter other merchants, if we encounter any of my other associates, my name shall be my true name, which is Jadara.
Jadara.
Shadara.
G-A apostrophe D-A-R-A.
I'm just gonna call you Kitty.
Winds of Winter is my chosen name when chosen to accompanying myself with people I do not trust.
Jadara.
Jadara.
But now that we are being acquainted and that we are going to hopefully
Jadara?
Jadara.
And I think it would be best not to mention Michael to the other travelers either, right?
That would be best, yes.
Yeah. Okay, figured.
He, especially in Arcona, he kinda has the reputation of being a what is the word? A psychopath.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we've
Yeah.
encountered that part of him. Yes.
I've heard him telling, yes, he told about the gift that you brought him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you saw.
That was a bit weird. Not gonna lie.
Yes, and I am very regretful that I had to leave Bolvar behind with him as well. I saw you working on the prosthetic fingers. To
Maybe
be
it's
fair,
more,
you could stop doing that because I think the next time we would reach Jericho, Bolvar will not be there.
I was afraid of that.
I mean, there's always gonna be people without fingers in this line of work, so.
But the cat's name is still Pookie?
The cat's name is still Pookie, yes.
Why does he not have a pseudonym?
I am sorry?
Why does the cat not have a pseudonym?
That is a very good question. I never really thought of that, to be honest. It's probably because most people associate Pookie with the traveling caravan leader, me. I I think they recognize her better, and if her name sounds fake, I would fall through.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and also cats normally only listen to like one name.
Also true.
They don't listen to any name.
This one does.
I shout cookie.
Yeah. No, we were like
The panther is just like laying her hand on her paws, like gnawing on some kind of bone that she had been given.
Mm.
Doesn't look up.
yeah. No, the
Also, she mostly listens to just me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Now that we're talking honestly, can you tell us a little bit more about what we're transporting, except from
or are those
know?
rules still applying?
Those rules are still applying. Yes, we are carrying silks.
Silks.
Very well.
I scratch my nose.
right.
Do you have an itch? Do I need to scratch it for you?
No. Feeling a sneeze coming.
Yeah, it's all the
It's
dust.
it's the desert air. You should wear the bandage over your nose as well during travel, not just your mouth.
Ah. Thanks for the tip. Jada.
Yeah, I've got plenty more. Like, if you get heat stroke, like, grab one of your turbans, pee on it, wrap it around your head. It helps really. It
I heard
smells
you get.
horrible,
I heard you get
but it
interesting
cools
visions
you.
during when you get heat stroke in the desert.
That's
There are druids that just get it. That just do that on purpose, and they're like, so they can see things, so you normally don't.
If you get heat stroke and you start seeing things in the desert, promise me one thing. Do not go towards the mirage.
What is the mirage?
It's a fata morgana. It's a fake image of water. Right?
Some of them are. It can be anything really, especially if you have heat stroke. People can start hallucinating, and some of the mirages are harmless. Some of them are not. The desert holds many secrets and many dangers.
Yeah, like giant worms. For some reason.
Not just giant worms, my friend. Not just giant worms.
Small worms.
Also that, yes. Not just worms of any size. It holds
Buzzards,
a lot of secrets.
Hmm.
Okay. Good
But
to
now-
know about the mirage thing. If something just pops up while having a heat stroke, I will not go to it. Thanks.
Yeah, but how do you know you have a heat stroke without like consciously knowing you have a heat stroke?
If you see a mirage, call it out. If anyone else sees it, it might be real. If no one else sees it, it's probably not.
Okay.
That's fair.
Fair.
So now that I've had my fill of breakfast, evening, dinner, whatever we're gonna call this, the couple of next days.
I guess I have to come clean as well. I announce myself as Tusk.
You have, yes.
But these men here call me Akira. That's my real name. So you can call me Akira as well.
I shall do so in the future.
Or Boar Boy works also.
I can
I
still
don't-
call
I
you
don't have a-
Cowman.
That's a 27 hit.
Yeah.
That's an arm's
Yeah, no,
strike.
that's fair.
So that was a crit, by the way. That's 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god!
Wait, how much?
What?
10 bludgeoning damage, you said.
Alright.
It's 1 plus 4. So I guess 9 then.
Alright, yeah.
God. Oh no, with a crit you don't double the bonus, so
But
it's
that's
2
the
plus
damage.
4, so it's 6.
6, yeah. 2 plus 4. So 6.
2 plus 2 plus 4.
Still, you after that comment, you feel like this hard slap in your face. Maybe one of your teeth cracks a little bit.
I got funding on it before it falls out.
Oh.
Alright, friends, let's not do this.
This was just target practice for now. My name is not Boar Boy. I do not respond to that. Cork.
Noted.
If he calls you Borbo, you can call him Cowman.
I don't.
I
I
do.
will next time.
I'm a
Girls-
cowgirl.
He's more cow than you are, my dear.
he's half. His
Orca-
lower half. I'm like fully fur.
Just
I'm
hairy.
a
That's
furball. My face is actually cow.
I would say a minotaur is more cow-like than a furball, but that's a debate for another time.
Eh,
All right.
Yeah.
fair.
All right. So I've had my fill of dinner. I shall retreat to my cart. You can retreat to your tents or talk a little bit more. We will be riding after sunset again. So have a good rest. As he crawls into his canopied cart, Pookie lying stationary at the entrance. Is there anything you wish to do before you take your long rest?
I
Um,
drew some cards to get more insights into Jadara, and I don't know if they're true, but I can keep them to myself for now to see what happens.
Yeah, I just wanna like quietly whisper to the rest of the party. I still don't trust the guy.
I think he's just a bit.
He's sneaky. I don't
No.
like that.
I get
Oh,
why he
no.
would be like that around Michael, if we gather that Michael is how he is.
I have a question.
Mhm.
How is the terrain? I know it's sandy, that's obvious, but is it hills or is it mostly flat?
It varies a little bit as you're walking during the night. Like most of the parts are like dune-like hills. There are some rocky outcroppings here and there with like elevated boulders and rocks. You've during one of your previous nights, you've even encountered like a rocky, almost like a sand pit ravine into the ground that you had to traverse around. So it's a little bit varying in terrain, really.
See like all around us if I'm sitting on top of the cart?
Uh, most of the time when you set up camp, you do find like an outcropping in the rocks, so it's sheltered from most of the winds and the heat. But you can climb a little bit higher and have a good vantage point of like kilometers, really.
Yeah, I'll do that for at least for the first hour.
All right. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
Yes. 13.
All right.
Yeah,
With a
well.
13, you're looking around, like sun has crested the horizon by now. Things are heating up, so you have to like put a hand over your eyes a little bit to like see further away. But really, besides like crested dune hills, there's not really anything of note. You don't see people traveling or creatures. Like at one point, like after about a minute or 10, you see like this buzzard like circling the camp for a moment, seeing that everything is basically alive and continues flying. But not really anything of note.
Is there like any vegetation at all? Dead bushes or dead trees
There are
or
like dead bushes, yes, but not really any live vegetation.
not even a cactus?
As far as you can see right now, no, unfortunately not.
Alright. I guess I'll go back down.
I was really looking forward to the delicious cactus juice.
Calm
They
down,
can cause
Sokka.
they can cause hallucinations as well, you know.
Yeah, some
Like
of
I
them
said,
are.
calm down, Sokka.
All right, so you have your long rest as your camp is broken up
Oh,
at the beginning of the night again. Yeah,
alright. Yeah, never mind.
you
I
wanted
would
to ask something?
no, I would say that my automatron is like. I assume that he's like taking watch like through the day, since he doesn't need to sleep or eat.
I figured as
Yeah.
much. Unless anyone really want to keep watch, but sitting outside of your tent and keeping watch, it's gonna be hot. and like being out in the elements at one point is gonna cause to ask for Constitution saving throws, see if you can bear the heat and stuff like that.
Fair. I think
I'll stay inside the tent.
But you can keep watch from inside your tent if you want to, like with a flap open or something.
Doesn't he count as a construct?
yeah, he is. Not sure that matters, but he is a construct. And let's see.
But you break up camp as the sun has set, and you continue your travels. As Akira, you're up next. Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
Ooh.
For the next few days.
19.
19. All
Good.
right.
Sounds good. Maybe.
So, after a couple of more days of travel, you see that the sand starting to change a little bit in coloration. Like there's more red sand here, and as you're like passing through, cresting a hill, there are like these red rocky outcroppings coming from the earth. You
This looks
notice that at one point, like the front cards, like there has been going a pace, a real steady pace, and it starts to slow down as one of the wheels almost looks like the sand is like gunking up on the wheel, getting into the axle. As you see, it almost looks like a tree, like a dead tree that comes up from the ground as like the caravan moves through this rough sand patch. As suddenly this tree erupts, and it almost looks like a tentacle as it strikes the third card
What
in
is this?
the
What is happening? You guys see this thing as well?
I see
I
what?
would like,
Yes, we probably do.
as you see like the red sand, it starts to shift, and in the middle of it you see like sand falling down a pit, as you see like teeth coming from the ground. And that's why we're gonna take a break.
No.
Oh no.
So
Oh
we'll see you
dear.
guys in a little bit as we're gonna see
We should
what
have done the
the
sidestep.
actual fuck is attacking the group right now.
Yeah, very curious.
Oh. Okay. Be back in a second. Bye.
All right, welcome back. So let's first start off by revealing whatever the hell is happening here. As you see as you see the ground splitting up, you see like tendrils coming, like shooting up from the sand. You see this thing erupting on the
No.
ground.
Ah,
And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh fuck, I'm right
Herbert
on
did
it.
not prepare me for this.
Mm, dang.
17. Oh,
I have
already did.
a 3.
Wow. Oh, wait, my automatron as well.
7.
All right, so let's start at the top. Has anyone got 20 or higher?
Rip.
15 to 20?
16.
17.
17.
Quark
There's like a
and
billion
Quake
people.
both have 17?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
believe Quake has the higher dex,
Yeah, I have
right?
20 decks.
Yeah.
All right. Quake, Quark, Kira. 10 to 15? Right. 5 to 10.
7.
Ooh.
And what do you have, Akan?
3.
All right.
What? Did you expect anything else? I have 8 decks.
Not really, actually, but every time I'm just surprised at how shit your initiative is. So, first up is Quake, but as both you and Zilmoira are in the creature's area, can you both first start with a strength saving throw for me?
21.
All right?
16.
16. All right. So you both make it as the like red sand gooey substance that's like gripping the wheels of the car tries to adheres to you as well. You manage to wrench yourself free, not getting stuck to the creature. And it's Quake up first.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, Quake first.
Let's see. I want to cast Branding
No,
Smite.
Quark.
Wait.
Quake is
Oh,
first.
Quake, sorry.
I know your name sounds
Yeah, they
very
sound-
similar.
Sorry. Yeah, no. Quake's first.
So it's right under our card.
Yeah, it's like the entire sandy area you see like moving around as like almost dead tree-like tentacles are shooting out of the ground, lunging at the carts, at the people on them, at the camels, as this mouth full of teeth just opens up in the ground, like sand starts falling in.
Like
But yeah, it's right underneath you.
Can I jump off?
There you go.
Away from the creature?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll do that, I guess. How far can I jump?
I believe jumping distance from a standing jump is your strength score.
13.
So you can jump 13 feet.
Okay, so I can at least want to jump away from the creature.
Yeah.
Like it's just going in the floor, right?
Yeah, like the sand is moving around.
I mean, I guess I'll just hit it twice with my
Alright.
quarterstaff.
All right, roll for attack.
So first hit, 23.
23 hits.
All right, so that is 10 damage.
All right.
Hit him again. 11.
11 unfortunately doesn't hit. So you strike once with your quarterstaff, twirl it around, try to hit it again, and as you do, like part of the sand parts a little bit as you like hit dead air and have to pull your quarterstaff back up as the sand tries to stick to it, wrenching it from your hands. But you pull it free.
Right. Uh, think I'll take another step backwards, away from the creature.
You can
Okay.
do that.
And that's it, I guess. For now.
All right. Next up then is Cork.
Right, for real this time. Quick question. The
Yes.
general has the same initiative, right? Or does he have
It has. Let me quickly read up on it again. I believe it has the same initiative as you, but goes after you.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought, but I thought I'd just check.
Yeah, it shares your initiative, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
Right. So I jump off of the cart and move towards it. I want to make a glaive attack. Oh wait, actually I want to take one step back because glaive has reach.
True.
That's 14.
14 does hit. Yep.
Right. Damage. Let's see. That sucks. That's a 1 plus 6, and then I want to cast Branding Smite as well. That's some bonus action.
Branding smite. If you have to cast that before you do an attack. Yeah, the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack.
Oh, I thought it was after I hit it.
Well, that's not bad.
You cast a spell, and you have to concentrate up to it up to a minute, and the next time you hit, you deal the extra damage. But I'll allow it to do
Right,
it.
yeah,
like this.
I'll try to fix it next time.
All right, but you do hit, so that was 7 normal damage from your glaive, and then you have the 2d6 radiant damage.
Yeah, that's 7 additional radiant damage.
So that's 14 total.
Right?
All right. As you strike it, and the energy of the branding smite goes through the creature. Suddenly, you've all seen like these pseudopods coming up from the ground in the mouth, and it already looks really big. But it starts shining light, and like this area of almost like 10 by 15 feet of sand just starts glowing. Basically showing you guys like how big this creature actually is.
Alright.
Yeah, that's not good. I
Oh,
let
that's
the general
good.
also. So that's my turn, and the general then moves in to also attack using his. Um, let's see, forced empowered render. So that's just a d20, 1d20. 17 also hits, right?
Yeah, 17 does hit.
Sorry, 16.
Still hits.
Yeah.
All right. And it deals 9 force damage.
Alrighty then. So the steel defender comes running up, pummels
you
it.
just-
You see like parts of the Dune mimic's body just evaporate up in the air as like sand clouds come down a little bit.
Yeah, and like this machine like pummels the worm.
Yeah. Well, it's not a worm.
Well, kind of.
Akira, you're up next.
I'm gonna jump off the cart. And I'm gonna, I guess, this seems like a dangerous thing. So I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna shift. So now I need to roll a d6. I gain some temporary hit points.
Neat.
And my AC is 1 higher. I'm gonna smack this thing as an action
All right.
with my longsword.
Dope.
Smack my bitch up.
That's 24 to hit.
That definitely hits. Yes.
That's 6 damage, slashing.
All right.
That's 21 to hit.
Also hits.
That is 8 slashing damage.
Alrighty then. As you start swinging away, like some pseudopods are like launching towards you, trying to strike it. With like the first strike, you hit one out of the way. With the second slice, you cut another in half. As you see the teeth in the mouth start trembling with anger. All right.
Might be thing.
All right. Next up is Jadara. As he jumps off the car as well. And he yells like, "Cut the cart loose! If it swallows one of the carts, don't let it take others with him as well." As he runs over here to take a little bit of distance, you see him do like some hand motions, then pulls a bow from his back and fires an arrow. Let's see if that is going to hit. That's a 19 total, so that is going to hit. And that's 1d8 plus the hunter's mark that he just cast on it, so that's another d6. That is 6. 6 plus 4, so he deals 10 damage to the creature. As one of the arrows just sinks in the sand, and you see like part of the sand just bubbles up like an air bubble and pops as the arrow flies out of it again. That is his turn as he yells like, "Pookie, get out of there!" As the panther jumps off the cart and runs away to take shelter behind some rocks.
Wow. Doesn't even help.
Nope.
No. Pookie is a very fragile panther.
That's good to know.
Zilmoira, you're up next.
Yes. I firstly will jump directly, not out of his reach, but step to the side a little bit to get a bit more distance. I will grab one of my mutagen potions of strength, chug it to get my buff, and then I will strike it twice with my great axe.
All right, roll for attack.
The first one is a +7. Yes. So that is an 13 to hit.
13 just hits.
Okay. So that's the first one. 9 plus 5 slashing is 14 damage for the first hit.
All right.
Second is an 18 plus 7, so that hits.
That definitely hits.
And that's a 1, but I can re-roll ones because I have great weapon fighting. I rolled another one. Fuck. I can wait. I'm also a savage attacker, so I can also re-roll 1 damage dice per turn.
If you can re-roll a damage die.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not a hit die.
No, I rolled a 1 on my damage.
Oh, okay.
And
You had the 18 plus 7. Yeah, that's right.
And then I could re-roll that once because of great weapon fighting, but I rolled a 1 again. So now I'm going to re-roll it with my savage attacker. because I can't do that as well.
That's
If you're
ridiculous.
gonna roll another one,
No, I rolled a 4, but so
Okay.
that's 9 damage total, which is better. But
it is better. Yes, very much.
and this one rolled 2 ones in a row, so it's going in a jail.
Hmm.
Okay, that's my
You
turn.
strike it, and like some of the creature just it splits, and like the kinetic sand, if you like knead it, it like flops together, falls apart as the creature is wriggling, trying to like get away from the strikes. But now it's its turn.
Oh dear.
So let's see. It's going to make a pseudopod attack against Quake, one against Akira, one against Hakan, and one against Silmoira.
Does it have
4
reach?
attacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does have reach. So
Oh.
we start at Quake, which is going to be a 20 to hit.
Oh, yep, that hits.
Yikes.
That is 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
As one of the pseudopods like hits you dead center in the chest, and just like the sandy part of it just wraps around your shoulder and starts adhering to you. You are considered grappled.
Oh, okay.
The one against Akira, which is going to be a 12.
That misses.
All right. Against Hakan, which is a 40,
Yeah,
16,
misses.
no?
Misses.
16?
Misses.
Damn, all right. And against Silmoira,
Yeah.
this dice is so bad. That's an 11 to hit.
Nah, never. Never in a million
As
years.
like these
Bring
4
the
pseudopods just jump out, each of you like reflecting it with your weapons, as Quake just with his fists up gets stuck to it, and it starts very slowly like pulling you towards him again.
Where are the carts, by the way? Because Jara said to cut loose the carts, but I don't know where they are.
The cards, like there's one currently over the Dune Mimic, and the other are like away, but you see the camels, they are very agitative at the moment.
Okay.
It is actually their turn right now,
Oh, okay.
and they are starting to try and flee, but because they're stuck together in the chain, like the Dune Mimic is holding the third card, and they can't get away of it. Like the one in the few in the back start like pulling away, and the ones in the front are trying to pull away as well, but because they're all stuck together, there's really no movement in it. Which brings us to Hakan.
I want to try calm down the camels. I think. Or not. Actually, I'm not proficient in animal handling for some reason.
What kind of druid are you?
I'm one that likes plants more than really. How wide is this cube? How big is this guy?
He's 10 by 15 feet.
Okay, so I cannot get a 20 foot cube without hitting one of our teammates, right?
Nope.
No.
Damn, that would have been really cool. What's this spell? Okay. I would like to cast Fairy Fire on the guy. Fairy Fire is a what is it? A 20-foot cube.
Right.
I would. So I will just wait a
I'll
second.
turn on drawing so you can
Yes,
give
I
me
will.
a 20-foot cube. Let me.
I can either hit Akira or Zulmoira. without hitting anyone else or myself. Actually,
I'm quite
Right.
buff.
I trust everyone to behave. But
who
you
is
can
better? Who is better?
you can draw now.
Okay.
Who is better? Who is better, Dex?
Dex. My dex is quite high.
Mine's quite low.
Are you okay? I will. Yes, I will then hit on.
Near me.
I will cast it. Yeah, I will cast it on the edge of the mimic, so it hits Zulmura and the mimic and nobody else. And they have to
Alright.
make a dexterity saving.
Dex save. Okay.
Yes.
That's a 0 for me.
And that's a 12 for me.
He is now blue. You are also blue now, Zulmura.
Blue?
Yeah,
Why am I blue?
because you have been affected by fairy fire.
Ah, okay.
Any attack rolls against an affected creature has advantage if the attacker can see it. So now the Dune Mimic is pulsing with blue light.
Ah,
I've
And
put
you
blue
have-
circles around them, so we know.
Yeah.
he's
Nice.
I still have a
positive.
bonus action. Is there anything I can do with it? I don't think so, right?
No.
Um,
I can summon my
Does
my
the
spirit.
can
thing.
the Dune mimic see?
Blindside probably. Blindside is seeing, right?
You don't know.
Okay, so I don't know if it can hit me, or if it has advantage on hitting me.
I think that's it because I don't think I can do
Okay.
anything.
All right.
Fair.
Back to the top of the initiative then. We have Quake. You are currently grappled, so your movement is 0.
Can I
But
hit
your boy, the worm has disadvantage now, or every strike against him has advantage.
Can I hit a tentacle that's like stuck to me?
Yeah, like part of the Dune Mimic is like adhere to you, so you can try and strike that. Or you can try
Alright.
to escape if you want.
That takes an action though, right?
It does take an action, yes.
I'll just hit it.
All right. Let's see. You have
25? Oh, it's with advantage, right? Or not?
Yes, with advantage.
yeah, with advantage because being grappled does not grant disadvantage. So you have advantage on the attack.
Oh, and I roll a natural 20. Okay,
Nice.
so that's
man.
good.
Nice, nice.
Can I? Yeah.
I see.
So that's double the dice, right?
Yeah.
So that's 19 damage for the first hit.
Nice. Very nice.
Second hit is a 15. Oh wait, advantage still?
Still advantage, yeah. All attacks have
Wow.
advantage. As long as Fairy Fire is active.
Okay, and this is 27. Okay. So that hits.
Mhm.
And that's... Oh, that's terrible. 7 damage for the second strike.
Ooh.
Alrighty then.
Can I want to spend a key point and do stunning strike?
Alright, that's a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Does a 15 make it?
Ooh, just me. Yep. Makes it.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Next up is Cork.
Right. It's like a big open maw, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Are there any like pots of pans like hanging off the side of the cart?
Yeah, probably. Like you've been carrying around camp supplies and stuff as well, so there probably is, yeah.
Right. So what I want to do is cut it loose and then cast heat metal on it while it falls like in its maw.
You want to do it to like the card that's stuck to it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna have to move forward a bit
Sure.
to actually do that. Alright, you cast heat metal on it, and
Yeah.
the pan falls on the creature.
Right.
Let's see. No, it just takes the damage. No saving throw whatsoever.
Nope. 2d8, I believe.
Good old heat.
2d8, yeah.
Heat metal's like the trusty old.
So there is this object laying on him, right? No.
Yeah, there's like this frying pan thingy just on top of it.
So this mask is representing that.
Yeah.
No, I guess.
But
Alright, sure.
I mean, I
And
would
it's
like it.
heated.
Yeah. I hope it falls in its maw, but it takes 11 damage.
11?
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Does it fall like in its maw? Any chance?
It's like on it, and like the sand of the creature is like moving around, trying to like move the pan off of it and away from the mouth.
Ah, no, that's fair. Then I want to use the rest of my
It's like a
extra.
living sand pit.
Yeah, fair. Then I want to use the rest of my movement to step away from the. Oh no, it doesn't work in 5th edition, because I just move away from the Dune Mimic. It would provoke an opportunity attack, probably.
It does provoke an opportunity attack, yes. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Alright, so that's a total of 20 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And because it hits you, you are adhered to it, and your movement speed drops to 0, and you don't move away from it.
Oh, it immediately grapples me.
Yeah, that's the mimic. thing.
That's the
Obviously.
mimic, yeah.
Pretty shit. Well, I guess it's the end of Cork. Cool. Oh, wait,
End of his turn, or just general the end of him?
we'll see. We'll see.
Right.
The general like moves one step closer, and I guess he's going to try and pull Cork out.
Alright, he can make a strength check then.
Alrighty. Oh, that's probably 1, 2. What is his strength? 9.
He starts pulling at you, but like the pseudopod sand, it's kind of like a harness around your chest, and as the general is like pulling at you, it's kind of like pulling a muscle in your shoulder as well, but you're still stuck.
Yeah. Oh, I do need to make a concentration check, I believe, for the heat metal.
You took damage, right?
Yeah.
For the heat metal, yes. So the DC is 10.
Nope. Damn.
Nope, you failed, or nope.
What did you get?
4.
Ooh.
Ooh, so the pan is no longer heat.
Yeah, that's just straight up a waste of my turn, but yeah.
I mean, there's a
Oh,
con
well.
save, right? Concentration check.
Hmm?
There's a concentration check is a con save, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Are you not proficient in it?
Artificers are.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
can
wait.
only roll so high.
Yeah. And this was probably
Yeah, I
one.
rolled a 2, and I'm plus my thingy.
Oh,
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
All right. Akira, you're up next.
I'm gonna attack this fucker.
All right.
What else? What else can Akira do? He's just
I
a
don't
plain
know.
and simple fighter. That's 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And 11 damage.
All right.
Second attack. 25 to hit.
Also hits.
And 8 damage.
All right. You start seeing that the Dune mimic, like every time you like cut into it, like it's starting to have a problem pulling the sand back together in like in like a solid form. It's starting to like lose its adherency here and there. It is taking some hefty damage.
Okay.
Anything else you wish to do?
Let me check. No.
All right. Akira is non. We just had Akira. Jadara is up next, and he's going to grab his bow again. firing at the creature. With a 15 does hit. That's 9. That's another 13 damage. Math is hard. All right, got it. As one of the arrows just streaks through one of the pseudopods that was like flailing around, trying to get the pan out of the way. You see, like the teeth in the creature's mouth are like sinking further inside as its heresy is getting away from it. Which brings us to Zilmoira.
Okay. I assuming that over here there is a donkey and here there is a
Wait,
donkey.
he had to roll. He had to roll with advantage. I am very sorry.
Okay.
Still hits, but because he rolled with advantage, he's getting his sneak attack on it as well. So that's another extra 7. Right, now it's your turn.
Okay. I assume that there's here a donkey which has a rope that leads like over here to here, and there's a donkey in the middle, right?
Camels, but yeah.
Oh, camel. Sorry. There's
Donkey.
It's because I see amigo down here.
Donkey.
Yeah. So there's camel, rope, camel, rope, camel.
Exactly.
Okay. So I will move over here, and diagonally I will try to cut the rope that's here between this camel and this camel. With my axe, which is
Easily enough.
16 plus 7.
Easily enough. You
Okay.
just clean cut through the rope, no problem.
Okay, and that was 5 feet. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm over here, and I'll cut the other one loose.
Alright.
With a 17 plus 7, so that's 24. That hits. So now both the front and back donkeys are loose
Yes.
of the thingies.
Alright.
Do I want to do my bow? I want to cast my Curse of Bloating Agony on the creature.
Alright.
Is it a creature?
It is considered a creature,
Okay.
yes.
So I will not enhance it. So I will keep my hit points, but I will cast it, and which means that it has disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks. And if it attacks someone else, for every attack it makes, it takes 1d8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh, no. I said that wrong. If it makes more than one melee or ranged attack, it takes 1d8 damage. So it has to make more attacks, and then it takes 1d8 damage.
Alright. Alright, then it's the Dune Mimic's turn.
I know.
And like the camel is like slowly, like its hooves are stuck in there. The cart is stuck. Both Cork and Quake are like adhere to it, as well as it's like it's pulling its pseudopods in. And it's going to use its engulf ability on all and everything that it has currently grappled.
Oh no.
So you feel this pull of the pseudopods as you're like pulled into the sand, like sand is like coming into your nostrils, into your mouth. You are currently completely restrained. You can't breathe. And you have total cover from anything that is outside of the Dune Mimic.
Great.
Okay, so that
And-
is pink.
They're pulled towards them, right?
I'm gonna pull 10 feet in towards the mouth, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're currently in the Mimic's area.
Let's make the pan the camel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we take damage?
All right. And as you start seeing that, like, part of the creature, it's slowly starting to sink back into the ground, having captured prey. Slowly. See if I can moving away very, very slowly. It's not
Can I
really
take an attack
that
of
fast.
opportunity?
You can take an attack of opportunity, yes.
Yeah, I was out of
Rakan
its...
can as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say I was out of its reach.
And the general?
The general as well.
That's good.
That's a 12 to hit.
Unfortunately misses.
Yeah.
Great.
Work.
Hakan,
Your automaton can make
Yes.
an attack of...
you can make an attack of opportunity.
I can make an attack of opportunity. Can I use
Yeah.
my staff for that or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can...
Unless you're a warcaster, then you can use a
Oh.
spell.
I'm a dummy. I actually forgot to cast Shillelagh on my stuff. So I just gotta do this with my strength. Let's go. All right. Sure. I'll smack.
The automatron probably hits.
Whapa!
I do not, in fact, hit. I roll a 2,
Oh,
and that is
no.
+4, so that's 6. Oh, I have advantage. Never mind.
You have advantage on the attack roll, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
sick!
Because it still has
That's-
fairy
that's-
fire
that's
on it.
much higher.
Akira, did you do advantage?
Yes, I did. I rolled 2 dice at once. It was
21.
5.
The
Mhm.
automatron also crits.
Ooh.
Wait, you
Mine's
both
21.
crit?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I rolled
Alright.
I rolled 21.
Oh, 21.
Yes, please.
That's not a
So
crit.
No, but that I can use my staff with. Wait, how does grapple work again? Like how to escape from grapple? Does it need to do a contested check or not? I forgot.
Currently, as they are engulfed and restrained, you can't reach them. But they can try to escape.
No,
on
but I
their
mean,
turn.
if I hit with the staff of withering and he fails the saving throw, then I'll have disadvantage on strength or constitution saving throws. Or any ability check or saving throw that uses strength or constitution. So doesn't that mean like it's easier to escape from the grapple?
No, it has a set DC for it.
Then I won't use my staff of withering. I will just smack for normal damage. So that is the
Alright.
one-handed, and that is a 5 plus 1.
Yeah.
So that's exactly 6 damage.
Did
Alright.
the... Ooh.
You crit it, right?
Yeah.
So that's double
It
dice.
wasn't a crit.
I didn't crit.
The general had a crit.
I crit it.
Oh.
And
I'm the only one who didn't crit.
No, I totally missed.
Um,
Oh, the creature did swell up painfully, just so you know.
good to know.
Yeah.
The general dealt 13 points of force damage.
Nice.
13
critical hit.
points of force damage. Like, the Dune Mimic is starting to look really fucking hurt right now.
Okay.
Well, that's good. So is Cork.
It didn't
Now
take
it's
any necrotic damage, right? He didn't do...
Didn't do multiple attacks.
It's
No.
still his turn, right? He just moved away. All these were attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these were attack of opportunity.
Okay.
This turn ends now.
Ah.
Then it's the camel's turn, and like the 2 in the front and the 3 in the back, now that they're cut loose, start running away from the creature. Carts in tow. And then it's Hakan's turn.
All right. This time I will not forget to cast Shillelagh, so I cast that now. And then that's my bonus action. And then I would like to what is it? Attack roll. I still have the advantage on him, right?
Yeah.
It is still affected by fairy fire, yeah.
Then I will scorching ray out of the hell out of this fucker. That's 3 rays with advantage. The first one is 8 plus 7, so that's 15. That hits.
That hits, yeah.
The second one 26.
Also
Two.
hits.
And then a 19. That also hits.
Also hits, yes.
Alright. So that is 2d6 damage each fire. First one deals
6, right?
7.
It's 7.
And then the second one deals 4 plus 6. So that is 10. And then the second one is 2 sixes,
that's
actually. The third one is 2
17.
sixes, so it's 12.
So that's 29 total.
Could be, yes. Sounds accurate. It's fire damage, so I don't know if it matters.
I mean, it's Scorching Ray, I kind of figured.
Yeah, no, but maybe it's resistant. I don't know.
Like, you see most of the dead tree like pseudopods like start being engulfed in flame, like wither away back into the sand. But the creature, it's still moving away from you.
Great.
So
Get back here, you damn bastard!
it's Quake's turn. At the start of your turn, you're taking 8, 11, 15 acid damage.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
As the acid in the creature's physiology is starting to like dissolve you and like just like a stomach does, basically.
That's
Okay.
pretty gross.
I can't see anything, right? Because I'm in there.
You're blinded. You can't breathe. So what is your Constitution modifier?
I have 14, so +2.
All right, so you can hold you can hold your breath for a little bit.
Can I
Or
try to get-
incapacitated, so you can't take actions or reactions, unfortunately. You
So I
can
can't even try to get out, or
you can try an escape attempt.
okay, yes, I would like to try to escape.
All right, make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh my god, I rolled a natural one.
Oh.
6.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Know that if
Fortunately-
they are contested strength checks, that it.
It is a set DC, unfortunately.
Flat DC.
Otherwise, it would have had disadvantage.
Yeah.
Which then brings us to Cork.
Yeah.
At the start of your
Dark.
turn, you're gonna take 18 acid damage.
Ooh.
I think I'm dead.
That
Are
kind
you
of
out of hit
hurts.
points?
Yeah, and I'm like, wait, oh no, that's I guess I'm just dying.
Yeah.
So you're on 0 hit points.
Yes, I'm just dying.
Yeah, no, yeah, I am. But I had this rule, but I think it's from 4th edition.
Yeah.
If you take like minus half your,
Nope. It's
No,
In
if
it's-
5th edition, if you go
Fifth
to in one hit, you go to your
You just die.
maximum hit points below 0. So if you have 40 hit points, you go to minus 40 in one hit, you instantly die.
no.
Otherwise, you just
No.
drop to 0.
I guess I'm just
Instantly
going to
die.
die.
All right.
So that's the end of my turn then, I guess.
That's the end of your turn.
Great.
Akira, you're up next.
No, wait. General.
Oh, the general is. Yeah, you're very. Yes.
He moves in and pummels the beast.
He moves in.
Not that close. No. He misses.
No.
Probably 10.
Yeah.
10 doesn't
so-
hit. Well.
Yeah, 10 doesn't hit.
Well, that's great.
Then Akira is up.
Go Akira, hit it.
Oh, by the way, the camel took acid damage as well.
Oh,
Okay.
poor camel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip Camel. Rip
Poor
your boy.
This camel's going to get smoked. No.
Yeah. Let's say that. Yeah, you'll see in a moment.
Camel dead.
Good thing we have a donkey.
Yep.
Part of the cart has also been engulfed, so who knows what's salvageable from that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really my top priority at the moment, but
Fair.
yeah, sure.
Akira, I think your sound is turned off, or like
Oh.
you're too.
Sorry, yes, muted my mic. The
That's
first
better.
one was 17 to hit.
Does hit, yeah.
That was 8 slashing damage.
All right,
The other one was a natural 20.
that definitely hits.
Nice,
So that's 27 to hit, and that was 15 slashing damage.
How do you want to finish this?
Nice.
I'm just gonna like a rodent, like you know Tasmanian devil like. Just cut off all his tentacles.
In like a
Just-
big sweeping motion, you're like
Yeah.
turning around, you're like hitting pseudopod after pseudopod. Like some of them are still engulfed in flames of the scorching ray. As you make your way to like the center of the creature, and then in a twirling motion, like plunge your sword deep down into his throat as it like quivers, and just like the kinetic sand, it just starts falling apart, slopping over as you see a unconscious Cork, a very bruised and beaten Quake, a broken cart, and a dead camel. Like sand starts dripping off of them. Quake, like you see sunlight again. You can breathe again. You have like this big gulp of air coming into your lungs with a little bit of sand and part of the dude mimic maybe.
Does Cork have any potions on him?
I do. I run over to Cork and I drop one of my healing potions into his mouth.
Good plan.
Alright, that's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. That is 7 healing.
All right.
Black circle for the dead camel.
No.
Oh, jeez. What?
Is the camel salvageable? I mean, can I like stabilize him or something?
Can we save
like-
the dead camel?
Like as you're looking at the creature, like already parts of its skin and its fur are like matted with acid, and like parts
Oh.
of bones are already exposed. I mean,
I think
camels
we
are
can
not
save him,
that
boys.
strong, man.
We can save him.
I hate this place.
I'd rather save my healing
Sh-
potions
sh-
for human or humanoids.
Shadara comes running up, and you see him like do a few hand motions as well. And when he starts speaking, you hear like this weird. You've probably never heard a camel make sounds, but it kind of sounds like that. As he's like yelling at the camels that are running away. Actually making a very decent animal handling check as they start slowing down and halting. As you're
Well-
standing there, the creature slowly dissolving back into the ground, revealing a stairway made of stone, not natural, but man-made, with like an archway burying deeper into the ground.
Hmm.
And wait, it was just daytime, right? Or are we? No, we're traveling
We're
again.
traveling, so it's nighttime.
It's traveling. You're night. It's nighttime currently.
Is it still
Jadara,
Is it still like middle of the night or?
It's middle of the night. Yeah.
Jadara, do you mind if we take a look downstairs?
To be honest, I would rather tie up the camels and continue moving up.
You know, we were warned about the things that the tombs and stuff that are in the desert, right?
No.
Yeah, we were. People told us to stay away from.
I see how long the stair goes down, or is it like just one floor, or does it go
There's
on for
no
one-
light down there. It is currently nighttime. So
I mean,
as
we
you're
probably have
looking
a torch,
into the
right?
tunnel, you don't see a bottom.
We probably have a torch, right?
Yeah, you do.
Can I take one of the torches and like stick it in? Maybe.
As you like, with the light of the torch, only going so far, like it's like 20 feet, 20 feet, and even at the edge of your light source, there's no bottom at the stairs.
Yeah, let's not go in.
No, okay. Let's just tie up the camels and go.
To be fair, we can just, give them a little presents, and I hold out like the homemade bomb that I still have.
If you wanna use it on something we might not know, we could use it when we are like in actual danger of something. Like, why throw it down there? There might be nothing down there, or there might be a very large other creature that we just fought that might come up and kill you again.
Yeah,
Just
dying is only
Shadara is like currently like trying to salvage some of the silks and stuff that were in the cart. And he's like holding a few, and he goes like, "Oh, this is unsalvageable. This
Oh no, wait. Let me get to this, and I cast mending. Like,
Yeah, I would like to help with this actually.
With the acid damage that has been done to it, it's not really savable. It's like he's like pulling threads that, but they are not recognizable clothing or curtains or whatever anymore. They're just like patches of silk with no real
Yeah.
function anymore.
I mean, technically the spell still works, but all right.
What about the cart?
Card is completely broken.
Oh well. I guess there's nothing we can do then. Let's just carry on.
I would say I would not like to hang around here any longer before
Oh.
one of else of those creatures might show up.
Let's tie up the camels and go.
Let's go for another hour and then call it a night, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to thank you for doing your part while we were being eaten. Thank you very much for that one arrow you shot.
He shot more than one.
Yeah,
I
but
sure-
you were dead for the other one.
Maybe.
And to be fair, I am okay with a bow and arrow, but my specialties lie elsewhere.
Sure they are.
My dear friend, you know what? I'm not going to have the discussion with you right now. What my capabilities and skills are.
No, you wouldn't tell us, of course.
He just
Oh no, I
he
would
just
tell
can't
you.
handle that he got
You went
almost got
down
eaten
again.
and you didn't.
You would say it humbles a man, but apparently it doesn't. As he starts like tying up the back row of the camels back to the front, hops on the first cart with the canopy. All right, everyone, hop on. We are resuming our adventure.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still taking the back cart.
I'm still in the like the second card.
As you're traveling for another hour or so through the rocky desert, bit closer to sunrise, not at sunrise, but with the energy that it had cost you, you end your nightly travel a little bit earlier than you would have normally. You build up camp. Jadara conjures up a bonfire and starts preparing a meal. He goes like, "All right, I would have wanted a different test to see your skills with less damaging outcomes for my wares. However, I have to say you have proven yourselves in this endeavor."
Well, that's good to hear. Well,
This,
Yeah,
this,
good to
this
hear.
stuff sucked, man. I don't want to do this again. This is terrible.
at
I
least
am
we
really
made
ho-
And I didn't even get swallowed. I already thought it sucked.
I mean, looking at that thing, it was probably placed there to protect something. But But if that's the first danger you encounter in one of those tombs, I really do not wish to find out what else we would have encountered down there.
Hmm.
I mean,
At
honestly,
least
I
not
kinda
on my
care.
watch and my payroll. If you wish to go back one day, be my guest. But not
Well,
while I hire you.
we kind of proved ourselves, but I mean, you still have to prove that you're capable.
As I said,
Correct.
I
Why are
have
you being
skills
so
that lie
negative?
elsewhere.
This is for now eating. What are those skills?
Yeah, Cork, why are you being such a dick?
Yeah.
I mean, it
I
might
guess
have
that's one
had
of
to
your
do with
skills,
the
then
fact
you're
that
not
I've
much of
just
a
been
fighter
swallowed.
either.
All right, guys. Let's not fight. But you know,
Yeah, but
Re-
why be negative of the person who helped save you?
Well, he didn't save it. You guys did.
He helped. We did it together as a team.
Yes.
Sure.
Everyone contributed.
I still don't trust you.
I do trust the man. He paid up front. He's a decent fighter.
Yeah, sure.
I know my way around the bow and arrow. I know my way better around social situations. I am very observant, except this creature is better at hiding than my observation skills are. And not to brag, but I speak 9 languages.
9.
I do, yes.
That is impressive, but still,
That's
I
very
still don't
impressive.
trust you.
I only know 2. So
I'm going to my little tent. You just.
In my branch of work, you come across a great deal of people speaking a great deal of languages, so it is quite necessary
do you
to
speak the
handle.
language of the dragons by any chance?
I do, actually.
Nice. I say
I-
in Draconic.
I do, for your information, Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Draconic, Undercommon, Giant. I also speak a little bit of Orcish. One language I cannot really explain what it is. It's more of a code language. And I also speak Abyssal.
is it like Druidic?
Ooh.
Because you know, many Druids communicate with with their own language.
You could call it Druidic if you want, yes.
But you're not a Druid.
No, I am not, but I am very capable of handling animals, as you can see. You are more the plant type of druid, are you not?
Oh, yes. You could see.
I tend to see that animals are more talkative, actually.
I mean, plants, they don't really talk, and that's why I like them.
Well, that's why I like animals better. If you are alone on the road with your animal companion, at least you have someone to talk to. Pookie has some very interesting stories to tell you if you can speak with animals.
I can, in fact, speak with them, but no.
I believe I can talk to animals, but they don't really communicate back.
I believe as a furbolg you can communicate an idea to them.
Yeah, speech of the beast
Uh,
and leaf. You can
yeah.
communicate, though not understand beasts and plants, and have advantage on
Yeah.
charisma checks.
But I would say, everyone, nurture your wounds, have a good rest during the day, and let's hope that the following nights are a little bit more friendly to us.
Let's hope so.
We still have 2 to 3 weeks more of travel. We've almost had 1 week behind us. So let's hope that we've also left those dangers behind us in this week.
Yes.
Yeah, not likely. But we'll see.
Yeah.
No, knowing my dice rolls, not likely.
Alright, I shall retreat to my cart, and I shall see you tonight. Sleep well. As he retreats to his cart, as Pookie lays at the entrance of it again. And after about 2 or 3 minutes, you already hear like a light snoring coming from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep as well, guys.
Yeah, I have
Day.
some.
You could use some rest.
Yeah, there was a bit too much excitement for
Yeah.
one day.
I use all of my dice too.
You don't need to. At a long rest,
You're gonna have a long rest.
you heal to full automatically.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
At a long rest, yes. At a short rest,
The long
no.
rest you do.
It depends
As you
on officially you
You have to finish the long rest, yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Technically, you
yeah.
have to finish it.
Yeah.
I know it's weird that you're sleeping during the day.
Maybe.
By the way, are there any among us that don't have dark vision?
Yep.
I do not have
Yes.
dark vision, I'm pretty sure.
I don't have dark vision either.
I believe only 2 of you have dark vision.
Yeah, I do.
I do as well. Just checking.
But I gather that we're not like traveling in pure darkness.
No, you have like with 6 days, like there are 3 moons in the night sky. One of them is like it's now the 5th month, 19th day. So it's about 1 more week until a full moon.
Cool.
So it's just like humans walking in the night. You can see like a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's up for the encounter dice next?
For the next couple of days of travel, it's actually you, Cork.
Oh. Well, that's a coincidence. Ooh, natural 20.
Good place to
Super
waste it
Damn.
on.
All
Yeah.
right.
Not while I'm being
Oh
swallowed,
no,
just
he had a smile.
What?
He had a smile. It's gonna be bad.
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
actually pretty fine.
Okay. Okay.
you always say that.
Mm.
So, the next couple of nights of travel actually go by fairly uneventful. You come across like few dry patches where like vegetation has grown, like thicker vegetation, but like the sandblasting of it has killed it off. But anyone with a passive of 15 or higher,
Yeah.
Yes.
after about 3 days, like every night, basically, you see like this shadow moving across the night sky. And you see it the 3rd day, see it the 4th day.
Guys,
Shadara also starts noticing it, like the 2nd day you guys see it.
have you noticed the shadow thing above us every time?
I have.
So like making up camp on like the 5th day at the end of the night, cooking up. Shadara goes like, "Yeah, I've seen it too. It is kind of worrying to me, actually."
I
Yeah,
don't know
but
what
don't-
it is.
My Tontron also spotted something. Not sure it's the same thing though, but
To me, it looked.
There's nothing to
Dang
notice
it.
during the day. No movement at all, even at the horizon.
If you want during the day after you've seen it during the night, you can make a perception check for me.
Yeah.
See if
put it
you've
as
seen
12.
anything during day watches.
16.
Let's see. Perception.
I
18.
rolled a 15.
All right. During the day, you're like taking shifts, making sure that like nothing really comes upon you as you're sleeping. Sometimes, like in the distance, you see like moving between the dune hills, like glittering shine. And every time someone checks to see where it is, it has like moved. As if like during the night and during the day, it has been like circling you and getting closer as well.
Okay. I want to keep my eye on it as close or as much
Yeah.
as possible. And
Do
if it
I
have to go,
recognize this thing?
It's pretty hard to see. but it is getting very close to a full moon. So you can make a nature check for me.
Nature, huh?
Yes.
Let's see. Nature. Ooh. Nature, intelligence, right? 14.
Yeah.
14. Fortunately, so far it has been staying too far away from you to have any real recognizable shape except that it has wings.
Okay.
To our merchant friend, Jadar.
I am sorry?
I pointed out to him the creature.
I mean, I've seen it flying during the night as well.
Do you know what it is?
I have a gut feeling, but I hope I am incorrect.
Well, you
I
better.
think we have the same gut feeling, my friend.
Yeah, I'd better
think-
like ask what the
I
gut
see it in the
feeling is, just to prepare for it if it is.
Let's just hope that is one of the friendly kinds.
Yeah,
I
let's hope
think we are being followed by a dragon.
so. I had the same hunch.
Ooh. That's not
Definitely not.
good.
No.
No, and maybe it is time to come completely 100% honest with you
Yes.
about what we are carrying.
Oh no.
So,
I
what
was
are we carrying?
You tell me you have an egg.
not an egg. No, but there is a reason I was not allowing you in my canopy cart. It has hatched approximately 3 weeks ago, and I am carrying
There
it
was an egg.
for. There was an egg, yes,
A wormling.
it is
Oh
a youngling,
no.
Okay.
and I'm very hopeful that whatever is following us currently is not its mama.
Let's hope not.
This sounds like great fun.
Then we will be dragon food.
To the rest of the party, say, see, guys, he is not trustworthy.
Oh, I am very trustworthy. I just needed the bodyguards, and if I would have told you what the payload really was, you wouldn't have accepted the contract now, would you have?
You lied to us.
Ah.
No, I withheld information. That is very different. And I am not carrying this as a bad omen or with bad intentions. I am bringing this to an arcanist at the Obsidian Tower, who is a very fervent follower of Ahenus. He was against the termination of the Elder Dragon. And he believes that this wormling might be a direct descendant, and he wishes to save it and keep it away and hidden and safe.
Those are the good
And
kind of intentions.
that is the complete honest truth.
What color dragon is it?
It's a brass one.
Okay. Those tend to be better, but
Those tend to be better, but I think
you don't want to have a dragon on your bad side.
no. So I am not sure how I'm gonna deal with Mama if she shows up. I guess.
Luckily, it's
You-
not the black one. I hate those.
Whoa, racist.
No, not racist. They killed my lord and several other members of my troop.
I've never really seen a dragon. At least I don't think I have.
Well,
you
I have a
you know
feeling-
if you have.
I
Seen
have a
one.
feeling we will be seeing one very soon.
I mean, there were legends about the forest dragon, a green one, but I've never seen him.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on it all the time I can see it.
Same.
I'm gonna be
So-
on a high alert the whole time.
Yeah.
Just
Are-
so you are aware, it is my intention to deliver the wormling because it is also my payday, and having 4 weeks of travel, I kind of want my payday. Also, I do not wish to be dragon food, so we might have to return it to Mama, but then it might be captured again, who knows, because you know the thing with dragons.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw it on her.
But to be fair, even if we give it back to Mama, she might still not be happy with us. Returning it is not a guarantee that we'll get away.
To be fair, she wouldn't be happy with Catboy over there. We don't really have to do anything with it. That's what I'm saying.
It's our job to protect this man.
Well,
Or-
it's our job to protect the things that he told us about. He didn't tell us about the dragon.
He now did, so
Well-
it's our job to protect it.
I did now.
I don't think so.
Orc, you lazy man.
It's
I'm
nothing
gonna
to do
do
with
my best.
lazy.
Like you, I'm going
Let's
to.
try and keep to the higher dunes and the out cliffs, and hope Mama does not spot us. But let's move slower. Let's move stealthier if we can.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not itching for a fight anyway.
Just know that I'm not the stealthy one. As I point to the armor that now is off of me.
Neither am I.
I can help with that actually. As during your 12th night of travel, during select hours, whenever like moon becomes fuller or there's no clouds, he casts Pass Without a Trace on the troop. So for the first night, can I get a collective group stealth check then?
Collective group stealth check. Oh dear. So
Yes,
Yes,
everyone.
Who rolled? Who
everyone
rolled?
everyone makes a stealth check. Yes,
Right. I'm really not
and we're
stealthy.
just gonna see
And you
Plus 10,
plus
right?
10,
From-
yeah.
extra 10. Yes,
An
Well,
extra 10? That is a
with an
9.
extra 10, you get a 12.
yeah, my modifier is plus 10. I rolled a 2 with this. Oh, no, wait. I'm gonna be smart about this. No, yeah, I mean, I have to wear my armor, so I'm not.
Mine's 18. Mine's 18.
24.
Alright.
I swore to protect, so I have to wear my armor.
War Cork.
Oh, I rolled a 10 as well. Total.
I have a 13.
Wait, how do you get a 10 total?
If you have a plus 10.
And you have a
yeah.
plus.
Minus 1.
You have an extra plus 10 from the Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, then I have 20.
All right. So that's pretty high checks from everyone except Akira.
I
Cloink,
guess.
cloink, cloink, cloink.
I rolled a 2 and a 5.
I rolled an 18 and a 2.
However, during your first night, as you're like moving through some of the bigger outcroppings, trying to be away from sight as much as possible, you hear the rushing of wind.
I instantly look up to
As
the sky.
Yeah.
somewhere up above you, you see this immense shape. Not as big as you might have thought when you saw it from further away, but pretty big nonetheless. You see in the moonlight this brass glittering body as it flies probably like 50 feet over your caravan and crash lands like 50 feet away from you, right in front of it, turns around, and you hear this low guttural voice coming. You have something that does not belong to you. As Shadara, he halts the caravan and freezes up for a moment, steps off the cart. And what if we have? You have my child, don't you?
To be completely fair, we don't mean it any harm.
Do you have it locked up in a cage?
I have honestly no idea. And I
He's
look towards
responsible.
Shadar.
Yeah, he's responsible for all of it.
As Shadara, he looks at you like, no, no, I'm not only the sole purpose responsible for this. I have been contracted by someone to keep your child safe and out of harm's way from the raiders in this area.
I thought this guy was good at persuasion.
Yeah.
He's face to face with a dragon.
Yeah.
As like the brass dragon is like slowly like foot for foot crawls forward, wings curled against its back, and as it gets closer to you,
Is it like a full size, like full grown adult dragon? Or
make a nature check.
nature? 12.
Looking at it, looking at the size of it, thinking back to like some stories you've been told, you're not pretty sure. It's not as big as some of the elder or ancient dragons you've heard of. But you're not pretty sure if this is like a young or an adult dragon. Yeah. So, what should we do, friends?
I mean, I don't know.
You're the boss.
You're the. Ooh.
I was kind of hoping someone would help me out here.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm gonna try. Mr. or Mrs. Dragon Man. Woman.
I mean,
Woman?
it's his. Yeah. Is it a male or female dragon?
Well, it's its child, so if it was its egg, then
Men
it
can have
would
children too.
most likely be the mother.
Men can have children too.
That's
I don't know how dragon
True, but I don't know
stuff
if
works.
male
Yes.
dragons lay eggs.
Me back, my child.
But we just want to bring it to a safe space so the raiders can get to it.
Do you not think I could keep my child safe?
It has been taken away from you
Alright,
before.
I guess I prefer not to be eaten today, so
Yeah.
let
They're
me.
coming from Queen.
Jadara maybe get the dragon, but not gonna win this one.
I am very fully aware of it, so if Mama here grants me permission to go into my cart, I shall unlock the cage. As the dragon looks at him. So it is in a cage.
To be fair,
We
we
can solve
didn't
this.
know.
We didn't know. Let them free them. You can go, and we can part ways.
I mean, you can eat him if you want.
Dragon, can I ask you a question?
The dragon is currently like completely not focusing on anyone else. He's like completely focused on the tabaxi that's like now climbing into the car. You hear some rustling, you hear like a lock clank. And in a rush of movement, you see this brass wormling just shoot away from the canopy tent, crashing into the sand like it hatched only a couple of weeks ago. It has never used its wing before, as it's like flapping on the ground, trying to get to the other dragon. As it encloses, she kind of puts like a wing around it. Looks like you are reasonable. Hmm?
We are very reasonable travelers.
Well then, I can guess I let you off with a single warning. She kind of like, as Shadara, he's like already settling on top of its card. So we can go now? As the dragon goes like, oh, they can go. You don't. As she exhales and this streak of hot fire erupts from her mouth, striking dead on the first guard. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Oh.
Oh
Shadara
no.
did not make his
Oh
saving
no,
throw.
not Mr. Kibbles.
Pookie is gonna be hit
Mr.
as well,
Tinkle,
probably.
time for your bath.
Because a brass dragon is a cone, right?
No, was it? I don't know. A brass dragon.
Brass dragon is a
Line,
line.
right?
Yeah,
Line. Okay.
60-foot line. Yeah.
20.
Imagine being a dragon and then shooting a fucking line. Like the lamest shit ever.
As like Jadara, his clothes catch fire. You see his fur singeing. He's holding on, but he is in extreme pain. He starts screaming as like Cookie as well jumps from the burning cart and the camel drops to the floor. Pookie like makes it 10 feet and drops down as well. As the dragon like takes the wormling in one of its claws, starts flapping its wings, and takes up to the sky.
Draconic, have a good day.
Yeah, same.
Holy.
Jadara, are
Is
you
he-
alright?
He's kind of like rolling in the sand, like trying to put out the fire that is engulfing his clothes. As he comes up, he only like his coat that he's normally wearing is like completely singed away. Most of his fur is just like matted and burned against his skin. No, I am not okay.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
You survived.
At least you survived.
Not a lot of people
Oh.
could say that they survived the dragon attack.
Guys, I'll cast Cure Wounds.
I
Fine.
raise my hand. I do.
Well, I said not a lot of people.
Apparently,
Didn't say
this was
anyone.
only a young one. That is spooky. Oh no.
Yeah.
As he runs up to the panther, strokes its fur, and you see like healing energy come from his hands, and the tail of the panther wags.
Oh,
Oh, lucky me, you were not too far gone yet now, my dear friend.
Pookie.
oh dear Pookie.
It looks like we have lost another cart in just 2 weeks of travel, and now that I've lost my payload, or at least
The whole
most
cart
of
is
it.
gone?
Excuse me?
The whole cart is gone?
Yeah, was in
Yeah,
line
like
of
the
fire.
like the cart,
Oh,
like
boy.
Shadara was like sitting on the front part of the cart with Pookie, as like the cart was just struck dead on dead center. Like camel and cart were just gone in
Yeah,
flames.
okay. Oh boy.
Well,
So we
So
only have
far,
one
this
cart left?
venture has not been kind to me, and this is gonna cost me even more and more money.
well, that's too
Yeah.
bad.
I'm so sorry about this.
I'm not.
I mean, to be fair,
Kinda had it coming.
asking you to protect me and the caravan against raiders and small creatures, that is fine. I would not ask a willing person to fight a dragon for me.
That's a death
Maybe-
sentence. That's
Yeah,
not
it's
a
only
fight
one dragon.
anyone can win.
There's only one dragon I'd rush for immediately, but that's a story for another time.
Maybe you
Is
should
it the
get
dragon you lost to the first time?
Yes. It is. At least from that color.
But yeah,
interesting.
Those can
it's
have half if I had it my way.
and to be fair, you said that if you'd told us what you were carrying,
I mean, still,
we wouldn't have
how
gone
could we
with you,
prepared
but
for this?
yeah.
I don't think there's anything we
To
could
be
have
fair,
done.
I would have preferred the honesty beforehand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I get that, but the thing is, I was already in Jericho for about 2 weeks, trying to get people to come with me, but every time they learned of the payload, they were like, no, 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 we don't want to deal with mommy potentially coming after us. So I decided, as long as mommy does not show up, what is the harm in not telling?
Why bother? Yeah,
I mean,
I get that.
kind of feels like you. Well, I'm not gonna finish, but I like your new code.
Well, at least my cards were right about you.
Yeah, that's again.
That is not comforting.
Oh, I read tarot, and they told me that you that we would have distractions and delays, but you're resilient, you have courage, you're persistent, and this was a test of faith that was predicted for you. Same with you being a bit disorganized and needing some reprioritization. And those are literally what the cards were.
To be fair, magic okay, but reading faith, it's a whole different kind of skill set.
Well,
It's reading the whims of the gods. I do not like.
I was just trying to get to know you a little to see if you were trustworthy, that's all. And seeing that
You got your answer yet or not?
seeing the resilience and the courage and the persistence kind of made me believe that there is a lot of good in you.
really?
Yeah.
But
Oh no, I'm a lying, skeeving bastard. But
Yeah,
well,
yeah, I agree.
fair.
when I give my word, I hold my word.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
but that's
the
the
others told us as
persistence,
well.
which is what I
Right.
went for.
Anyway, let's tie loose the front cards and let's see if we can at least bring my silks to Arcona and have a little bit of a payday.
And there's nothing else hidden in there,
Yeah, this would be the
like
great
No,
time.
like
no.
drugs or
No, this time, honestly,
a
Just
baby
jokes.
worm, like baby sandworm or.
oh no, I would deal with dragons, but sandworms, no.
Yeah, I want to make an inside check on him.
Yeah,
Make an
check of
insight
20.
check. Insight check of 20, you say?
Yes.
Well, I didn't roll that high.
As he's like talking about like
Not that
no,
old, but I'm pretty wise.
as he's like saying like no, it's only the silks that are left. You see like this hint in his eyes that yes, he is still hiding something from you.
God damn it!
Jadara,
Yes.
is there anything else you could tell us? Well,
What
when
I
you
need
were
to-
talking about those silks. Yes, another sneeze coming up. Sorry. It was like this stain in your eye that you were still hiding something.
The
Might
last
as
card
well-
that we have, is it like a hard top? Or is just
Oh,
like
there's 6 cards total. We've lost 2, right?
Yeah,
Can I
Yeah.
start looking in each of the cards? What's in there?
Make an investigation check.
yeah. I'm going to go to another.
I'm going to stand in front of Shadara holding my axe
17.
to keep him from stopping us.
Sure, like going through the silks. At first, you don't really find anything. It's just silks. until you start checking the silks themselves, and in like some clothing pieces, some curtain pieces, like sewn away in the seams of them, you find small vials with discolored liquid in them.
Can I
Have we seen those
can I
vials
check the
before?
liquid? Can I smell it?
You have actually.
Yeah,
What is it?
drugs,
The
right?
drugs we encountered on the boat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
What is this? I hold one of the vials. What is this?
All right. So when I was saying that I wasn't smuggling anything else that could be of danger to us, like a dragon attacking us, this is perfectly fine and legal in Arcona. In some neighborhoods, at least.
Not so much anywhere else, I gather.
It's drugs, right?
It's you. I would call it illicit substances. Yes.
Okay.
Illicit substances, yeah.
This one in particular we call fairy water.
Ah,
Hmm.
I
Or
think
kick-
I
Is
hold
it
I
like
hold up the
from
shark
Texas?
tooth and I say, I think we killed this one with that.
We sure
so
did.
maybe
Oh
this is
yeah,
a
it's
good
not
time for
safe
us
for
to
consumption
revise.
by animals. Humans can use it and experience things. However, animals or creatures with lower brain function, they tend to get sick of it and in some ways even get poisoned by it. So I would figure if you would give it to a fish, yes, that it most likely would poison it.
Hmm.
What a dumb fish.
Maybe this is a nice time for us to revise our contract.
Yeah.
Seeing that you lied to us
Uh,
twice.
Technically, I'll only lie to you once.
Well,
No.
That's right, but I
technically,
think
Because I just asked you, is there
I mean,
anything
to be
else
fair,
hidden?
we've also lost 2 cards of my 6 cards, so I'm losing merchandise. So I think the 1500 gold would still stand, no?
You know,
I
we could
think
just like leave you here
kill
with
you.
your cards and go to Arcona ourselves, right?
You could do that and not get paid.
I mean,
and he knows the way.
Yeah, fair.
You
that's
don't.
true.
So
But
To be
let's
fair,
okay,
Arcona it's not that hard to find. It's eastward.
Yeah.
that's fair. Can we just take a moment
Also,
though?
as a DM, I'm pretty sure you guys have an item that.
Oh, yeah, right.
the compass.
The compass. That's right. Can we, Cork says, can we just take a moment as a party to say that I'm right and this guy is really untrustworthy?
I still think at the end he will pay us, so
Yes.
uh,
Well,
he's not untrustworthy, but I guess you do not trust him with the wares he's taking to Arcona.
Sure.
So I'll
Hey,
meet you in the middle.
to be
As you've been like searching through the 4 remaining cards, there are at least like 50 vials. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of drugs.
that's why I said maybe revise the contract.
well, to be fair, one of those vials was 5 gold each, so it's not like it's a lot of money.
No, but
No, but still.
combined with all the rest of his merchandise.
And lying
If
to
they
us.
were only asking you 5 gold, you've probably had a bad mixture because that is not what I'm asking for these files.
How
I
much?
shouldn't
Are you
have said
telling us
that.
we got the bad stuff?
I should have not said that.
So about
Me and my big mouth.
Was you telling us we got the bad stuff?
Oh yeah, if you
Not
still
the
have,
good stuff?
if you've paid 5 gold for a vial, I am not surprised the fish got poisoned.
the big fish, yeah.
Well, what are we going to do with this cat?
I think he should still bring us to Arcona.
Yeah.
I
Probably.
think, and he will still pay us, like the other
I hope
merchant
so.
said.
He better.
I mean,
So
to be
it-
fair, I saw you taking out a mountain of sand, and let's say you survived the dragon attack. I think you're worth the 1,500 gold. I would not. I would not. I think I would be dead before I could raise my bow. If I decided not to pay you.
Fair.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 2 against 5, you know.
Yeah.
6 technically, including
Technically, yeah.
pointing at
Oh
the.
yeah, I forgot about that one. Yes.
People always do somewhere somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yet he's the biggest one. Oh
Yeah.
well.
Really makes you wonder.
Shall we move
Yeah,
along
let's
then?
keep moving.
I mean, we have
Let's-
lots of time to talk about this.
That's true.
Still a couple of weeks of travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only about we've been on the road for 12 days now, so it's 1 to 2 weeks more, and we should be there.
Right.
Right.
I think towards the end of the next week, we might be even seeing the tip of the obsidian tower in the distance.
Ooh,
Interesting.
interesting.
I mean, it is really tall.
We will see, we will see.
Yeah, let's keep
Right.
move on. I still don't trust this place.
Yeah.
And I
I
do
mean,
get,
like,
like,
at
this
the moment, this place is giving me more of the heebie-jeebies than he is, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sure.
All right. So, Quake, for the next part of the journey, can you roll a d20 for me?
Yes, I can. Plus anything?
No, just straight d20 roll.
17.
17. All right. Next couple of days of travel go impeded as well. Just normal travel during the night. When you set up camp on the 16th day, so after 4 more days of travel, close to the 3-week mark, you're setting up camp. Oh, hello.
Kitty! There's a
Someone's-
panther on your shoulder.
There he is. Oh, don't go away, Pookie. Is there anyone like during the first like hour, or like hours of the day, still doing like guard duty?
Yes.
Yes.
My
I only need to
Tomatron.
sleep 4 hours, so I have plenty of time.
All right. So, are you like both holding like morning watch or?
I'm doing it every day because I have nothing else to do.
And my Tomatron is probably also like keeping watch the entire day.
All right.
You know, honestly, that might just be the most like the best feature in D&D. Either that or dark vision. You know, something. If I had that in real life, I'd be pretty stoked about that, man.
Yeah. Just some big muscle robot that can protect you.
No, I mean sleeping 4 hours. That's like
Oh, sure.
The
That
robot's,
too.
the robot's nice too.
Yeah, true.
sleeping
So
4 hours.
towards
is
the
overrated.
end of the day, like everyone is like slowly waking up. Sun is setting, so there's still light. Can each of you make a perception check for me, please?
Everyone? Or just
Sure.
the...
Everyone, yes.
One's having guard. But I guess we take
24.
guard with Quake from time to time.
Perception.
Wait, me too. I'm sleeping.
18.
No, it's like towards the end of your night's rest or
Right.
day's rest, however you want to call it. As the
22.
camp is slowly breaking up already.
22.
I rolled a 24.
Perception 17.
Not bad, not bad. So you're breaking up camp, and what did you have, Cork?
I rolled a 10 in total, and my automatron rolled a 17.
All right. And Zilmoira, you had a?
18.
All right. So basically everyone except Cork. Shadara also starts noticing it. As you're like packing up for travel, you start seeing like in the distance, each of you like spots, like random spots, people walking. And if everyone except for Cork, your automaton also doesn't have to do it, by the way, because he should not be affected by this. Can make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Ooh. Oh, Nick.
Yes.
I wanna say that from the moment that we met the dragon, every like evening before we start walking, I want to take my mutagen
Sure.
because it lasted till I take another long rest, so I have it for the day
Not a problem.
or for the night. For the night.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I fail.
15.
17.
23.
Zil?
4.
All right. So you start noticing that Zilmoira and Jadara,
Oh no.
Oh.
the people that you see walking suddenly seem a lot closer. For the other 3, people you saw walking, they're suddenly gone.
I'm gonna shake the. Yeah.
You see Jadara, he's already starting to walk. Zilmoira,
I'm
you
gonna,
see...
I'm gonna jump off and stop the Jadara in his path. He warned me for this.
All right.
What
And
do I do?
Zilmoira, kind of the same is happening to you. You see, standing atop a dune hill, hand in hand, a male and a female furbolg
No.
staring down at you.
I
Haven.
run towards them.
I try to stop Silmara.
Make a contested grapple check if you want to catch her in her tracks.
So that's just strength check?
Athletics.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
athletics.
And for Zilmoira, because she is probably resisting, it's athletics or acrobatics.
Oh
For
yeah.
me, for grabbing onto Jadar, 27.
He also tries to get away from that, of course.
What did you get, Silmara?
Acrobatics for him.
9? I rolled an 18.
No, I said high. I rolled it.
Oh.
I had a 26.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. I had an 18. I thought, oh, that's pretty decent. But
Yep.
Jadara rolls a 22 on his acrobatics, so that's probably too little, Yeda.
Yeah, 27.
27.
Nice.
So you manage to catch Jadara in his tracks and turn him around and shake him. However, Quake, you do not catch Silmoira in time as she starts running up the dune hill. As you reach it, male and female furbolg, you're gone, and you start looking around real quick, and you see them like 10 feet away from you, lying on the ground, lacerations across their face, motionless in the sand.
I instantly like
I
run
shout
to them
after her, Moira, it's not
crying.
real! I shout to her, that's not real.
No, it's not real. Come here.
I don't care. I run and I'm crying like, and
I'm again
I
trying to stop
kneel
her.
by the place where they were in the sand, and I start to like grab my healing kit, and
I'm gonna start running as well.
I'm gonna try and start pulling her away still.
The moment you like kneel next to them and touch them, this sharp pain shoots through your head as you suffer 8 psychic damage and a point of exhaustion.
Whoa.
And the image just evaporates like sand just blows away in the wind, and you hear this high-pitched screech as from one of the rocky outcroppings you see this woman with wings rushing out towards you, claws extended, ready to make a strike at you.
I grab my axe.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Damn it.
Because another combat encounter is probably going to last a little while, and I want to
Yeah.
keep some excitement for next time. So
Oh, damn.
we're gonna
Alright.
see what you've guys been rolling the best encounters on this table.
Oh my
It's
God.
amazing.
Let's first, before our chit chat,
Exactly.
say our
I want to
goodbyes.
thank everyone who is watching currently. Thank you very much for watching. I want to thank you for a lovely year of D&D streams. It's been a blast, and we're hoping next year is going to be even better and bigger. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, bell icon, comment. If you're on YouTube, come follow us on Twitch for live action. And yeah, I'm gonna wish you a very happy new year, and lots of luck, lots of love.
May the dice be with you.
May the dice be with you. I want that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Same.
But for
May the
now,
dice not let you die.
I'm gonna wish you all a good night, and I thank you all for joining. We'll see you in the new year.
Bye bye.
Night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.